listening to the Bearkat Sports Network. This is the Bearkat Sports Network. It's time for Sam Houston State University Bearkat basketball. 101.7 KSAM has every dribble, swish, and squeak from buzzer to buzzer live. Now let's head down to the floor with the voice of the Bearkats, Rob Hipp.
All right, friends, a pleasant good Saturday afternoon here live on the campus of Sam Houston State University at Johnson Coliseum in beautiful Huntsville, Texas. I'm Rob Hipp with another edition of Sam Houston men's basketball, set for a good one here this afternoon in what has been known as the Battle of the Piney Woods Hardwood edition. This is Sam Houston's biggest rival, and here in WAC conference play, the Bearkats trying to keep things rocking and rolling. They are 4-1, coming off of the last 2 of 3 on the road as they took care of business versus Abilene Christian in a thrilling game there as Jaden Ray hit a layup off the left side to give the Bearkats a victory and lift them to success in that contest. You go back to January the 8th, 65-63, and then, of course, just a few nights ago, back at Lamar in a 73-56 victory. These Bearkats are finally starting to fire on all cylinders. They've still got a little bit of work to do, but all in all, this Bearkat team poised for success. They were picked to finish 7th in the WAC preseason poll. I've said it numerous times on my broadcast. I truly believe that they're better than that. They are starting to believe in themselves, and they've got a good chance here today to take care of Stephen F. Austin, who enters this contest 10-5 overall and 2-1 in WAC conference play. I had a chance to catch up with head basketball coach Jason Hooten. We'll have that interview coming up from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Sam Houston Athletics would like to thank the following partners: The Grove, Tough Shirts and Eagle Graphics, U.S. Army ROTC, Under Armour, University Hotel, and Villas on Sycamore. Thank you for supporting your Bearkats.
At HEB, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of HEB jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an HEB Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit HEB, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy HEB app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Rob Hipp here pregame with head basketball coach Jason Hooten. A bbig one on schedule today facing Stephen F. Austin. Briefly, though, we'll look back in that contest versus Lamar just a few nights ago. Coach, your team in a 73-66 victory at the Montaigne Center. I know I talked to you in postgame, but just kind of your thoughts on that game.
Well, any road game and any road victory is always going to be tough to get, and so we were really excited with the outcome of that. And Javion's first game back, with no practice in 10 days, so he was a little rusty, but definitely when we made that run in the first half, he was in there. So it was great to have him back in the flow and in the mix. And I just think overall we did what we had to do. There were some points and times where we played really well, and then I thought we got a little bit sloppy when we got up 22 there in the second half and kind of let them got it back down to 15, I think was the lowest it got, but we kept it right around 15-17 all the way through and finished it off.
You guys have been able to work through a lot of adversity. In that game there were some last-minute changes, I believe, from Lamar. How do you feel that you guys just were able to settle into those positions and play that well? Yeah,
so I think that's one of the biggest things and attributes that this team has started to kind of pick up on is just handling adversity. And today will be a great testimony of that. I hope that we can, get out there in a tough game like this with a wild environment and, be able to handle the ups and the downs and the ebbs and the flows of a game. But I think overall we've done a better job with that. We walked in the locker room and, 3 or 4 of the big guys from Lamar were COVID and still out or injured and out. So we had to change up the lineups and they only had one big guy. So, that run we made at the end of the first half, I think Damon was the 5. We had 5 guards out there to match up against them. And so our guys did a great job of, just trying to figure some things out and just really playing the hand that you're dealt.
so good to have Javion May back. You talked about him a little bit ago, and when I attend practice, I see him as just a very vocal leader. He's always going around encouraging the guys, patting them on the back. Just explain a little bit more of his impact on that floor and how much it means to this team.
Well, I think if there's a definition of a culture guy, it's definitely Javion. I mean, he's everything that, exemplifies our program. He's a tough guy. He comes to work every day. He's a leader. He's a tremendous person. He's a team that you just, he's a glue guy. He's a guy that you want on the floor in the tough times. I would have loved to have had him at Tarleton and been able to, guard their best player who scored 28 against us. And that's what he does. He takes that guy out on the other team. And, he's smart, such an intelligent guy, major in marketing. I mean, he's just a coach's dream. He's somebody that's always overcame, whatever, deficiencies in his career he's had, whether it be he's a little short or maybe he's not the best scorer in the world or whatever the case may be. He's just always found a way to overcome with character and toughness.
Coach, today facing a very tough Stephen F. Austin team, always a big rivalry, of course, in football, known as the Battle of the Piney Woods. We call it the Battle of the Piney Woods, the Hardwood edition. Expecting a big crowd today. Kind of your thoughts going into this game? It's always a fun matchup.
Well, it is. I mean, they're a good team. I mean, they've had our number, obviously, since I've been here in my arrival, and they've done a great job with their program. It's a tough matchup for us, for sure. They've got an inside player who's really tough, and we haven't done a great job this year against those kind of guys. Missouri State and Bradley both had really good inside players that we struggled with. So, I think it'll be a good test for us to see, what we can do to differentiate and maybe change some things up a little bit. And, and again, it's a tough basketball game. And, I think it's one of those where you throw the records out. We're both 4-1. We're both tied for second. I think we're both playing for a lot today, a lot at stake, but it's also a rivalry game. And, there's a lot of people out there on both sides of the fence that, sometimes they dictate your season as to whether or not you win or lose this game. I know they do that in football as well, but we understand. I mean, we understand that it is a big game. We understand the expectations playing at home, but we also understand we got 13 games left and we have to take them one at a time.
Well, this starts a 3-game homestand. It's time for Coach Hooten's Keys to the Game, presented by Emblem Properties Real Estate. Coach, as always, your keys to victory today.
Well, I think we got to control the pace. Those guys want to fly around and trap and rotate and try to make you take tough one-on-one shots, and we no passes, and they don't let you get the ball from side to side. So we've got to dictate that. We've got to control the tempo and the pace of the game, and then the favor that we want. And then we've got to take away easy baskets. We can't give these guys easy points today. We got to make them really, really work hard in the half court. And I really think the last one is just rebounding. Last year we did a great job. Here we should have won the game, and we just could not make a poor shot that night, or couldn't make a shot that night. And I just think when the shot goes up, really the game starts. I mean, that's when we got to be physical and we got to go rebound. We can't give these guys second opportunities.
Well, the Keys of the Game brought to you by Emblem Properties Real Estate, who offers the customer service difference where our clients are number one. Coach, is also, I just wanted to say congratulations on all the success that you've had here at this program over many years, making such an impact, not only on the court, but off the court. I can see it in the guys. And with that previous victory versus Lamar, tying the all-time winningest coach in school history. So just wanted to congratulate you on that success, and looking forward to a good one today, Coach.
I appreciate it. I mean, obviously we've had a lot of success here, but it's not due to, in particular thing. I think the biggest thing that we have here is support, and when you have a tremendous president, I've been very blessed to have 3 great presidents, and it seems like they just continue to get better and better and better, and then we've just got a great athletic director who's been here for a long time, and I think he's established our culture. And so you're only as good as the people that you work for, and so we've had great coaches here, great assistant coaches, and we've had great players. But like I said on the broadcast the other night after the game, really for me, this is just the beginning. I'm just 52 years old, and I feel really young, and I'm excited about this move to the WAC and then the Conference USA. It's just kind of like a new beginning each time. And so really, I kind of feel like instead of being here for a long time, I've just gotten here, and we got a lot of work to do. There's a lot of goals and things that I haven't reached personally here, and I want to continue to try to get us better and get us to that level where a year in and year out we're trying to win championships.
Well, Coach, I appreciate you, and as always, eat 'em up, Cats.
Eat 'em up, Cats.
Well, this wraps up our pregame with head coach Jason Hooten. We'll have more analysis into this one today from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
TicketSmarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than TicketSmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearkat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
Join the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. For only $35 a year, your membership helps provide scholarship assistance, plus networking, a travel program, discounts on home and auto insurance, car rentals, event tickets, and much more. Connect with your Bearkat pride and spirit by joining the Alumni Association. Go online, alumni.shsu.edu. As a member, you can be a part of something bigger. The Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. Join today.
Welcome back, friends. Rob Hipp live from Johnson Coliseum here in Huntsville, Texas at Sam Houston men's basketball, getting ready to tip off in just a few moments versus rival Stephen F. Austin, the Lumberjacks, the first matchup of two between these two teams here this season. We'll go over the starting lineup for the Lumberjacks. Visiting here today, they'll start with a 6'4" senior guard out of Houston, Texas, a transfer from UTEP, the University of Texas El Paso, number 0, Nigel Hawkins. A 6'1" senior guard out of Pennsylvania, transfer from Mineral Area College, number 4, David Cacklereese. At guard, a 5'11" sophomore out of Chicago, Illinois, a transfer from Kansas, number 10, Latrell Jossel. At forward, a 6'7" senior, or junior rather, out of Houston, Texas, from Klein Forest High School, it's number 13, Calvin Solomon. And last but certainly not least for the Lumberjacks, at forward, a 6'7" senior out of Navarro College, the transfer, number 14, Gavin Kinsmill. So again, for the Lumberjacks, it is Hawkins, Cacklereese, Jossel, Solomon, and Kinsmill. This is the 132nd meeting between these two teams, as Sam Houston 58-73 all time. So the Bearkats looking for a victory. They have lost the last 4 versus Stephen F. Austin. We'll go down to the public address announcer, Quentin Baylor, and the national anthem coming up. Stay with us right here. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Bearkats! Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove cover as we honor America and those who protect it with the playing of the national anthem performed this afternoon by the Sam Houston State Band.
Beautiful rendition of our country's national anthem here at Johnson Coliseum. I went over that starting lineup just a little bit ago for the visiting Stephen F. Austin Lumberjacks. Again, Hawkins, Calcaries, Jossel, Solomon, and Kinsmill. And here is your Sam Houston Bearkats starting lineup for this afternoon. Turnaround jumper here, Tristan Ikpe starting early, and the Bearkats take a 2-point advantage. Find Lampley from the corner, weaving through traffic, the jumper, the two-shot, the yes! There it is, to Marcus Lampley for 2. Turn on the light. Over to Jaron Cook for 3. Light the stove, baby! It's Jaron Cook, and the Bearkats are on fire here in the first half. He pulls it back down, though. Oh, what a play by Javion May as he hauled in aggressively the offensive rebound and dropped it back in off the right side of the glass. Dante Powers, zing, zang, bang, there it is for 2. Oh, called Dancing with the Stars. We got a new celebrity on the court. It's Dante Powers. He's saying, I can dance just as good as you guys on TV. I do it on the basketball court.
At guard, a 6'7", 215-pound grad senior from Texas A&M University, number 1, Savion Flagg.
At guard, a 6'2", 195-pound junior from Chicago, Illinois, number 11, I'm Javion May.
At forward, a 6'6", 225-pound senior from Deer Park, Texas, number 12, I'm Tristan Ikpe.
At guard, a 5'10", 165-pound junior from Midwest City, Oklahoma, number 13, I'm Jaden Ray.
At guard, a 6'2", 175-pound senior from Phoenix City, Alabama, number 3, I'm Light 'em Up, DeMarcus Lampley.
So once again for your Sam Houston Bearkats, it is Flagg, Lampley, May, Ikpe, and Ray. Sam Houston under head coach Jason Hooten, the Tarleton State alum from 1993 in his 12th season. 225 wins, 156 losses here at Sam. And by the way, head coach Jason Hooten 1 win away from becoming Sam Houston all-time wins leader. Bob Marlin currently holds that record with 225 victories as the head coach of the Bearkats from 1998 all the way to 2010. So an opportunity here for head coach Jason Hooten to add yet one more acclimate to the history books. For Stephen F. Austin, they are under head coach Kyle Keller in his 6th season. He's an Oklahoma State alum from 1990, 54 wins and 50 losses, all of them in those 6 seasons at Stephen F. Austin. We'll pause 10 seconds for station identification. Tip-off coming up when we come back from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
101.7 KSAM is KSAM Huntsville, and you're listening to the Bearkat Sports Network.
It's a packed house here at Johnson Coliseum. A lot of purple. There's also a lot of orange. It is white out tonight as the fans and students were given all our Mike T-shirts with the new Sammy the Head logo on the front of those. And so hopefully the whiteout will get the victory. We are way up high as we normally are in our lovely spot. Love being up here. Got a great vantage point of the court. I'm near the left sideline up right behind our fans. So sometimes it gets a little bit loud, the media row, and everything else is across the court from us. So we're facing the SH logo, everything looking into our direction. Well, Sam Houston got rolling in the second half to put away Lamar for a 73-56 victory at the Montaigne Center on Thursday. The Texas A&M graduate transfer, Savion Flagg, he led the way with 19 points as the Bearkats again improved to 4-1 in Western Athletic Conference play and got back to 500 at 9-9 overall. Jaron Cook lit the stove with 14 points. Jaden Ray dashed his way to 11 points. And Tristan Ikpe chipped in 10 to complete the regular season sweep of the Cardinals. The Bearkats shot 48.3% from the field. They held the Cardinals to just 37.7% shooting. Sam Houston also out-rebounded Lamar 37-32. The Bearkats remain 6th in the country out of 350 teams in total rebounds. 698 on the season. They are getting very close, and they'll get to 700 in this game. The Bearkats 7th in three-point field goal attempts at 489. They are 10th in the nation at three-pointers made at 173. 17th in offensive rebounds per game at just over 13, and 18th in total steals with 146 on the season, and also 24th in total assists with 267. The Bearkats also leading the WAC in three-point attempts, total three-pointers made, total assists, total rebounds, and they're 2nd in offensive rebounds per game, 3rd three-point field goals per game, and total steals. Marcus Lampley hoping to get things rocking and rolling for this team as well. He was named to the 2021-22 preseason All-WAC Conference first team. And then, of course, Savion Flagg, the Texas A&M graduate transfer. He's in the running right now for that Lou Henson Watch List Award. It is given annually to the top mid-major player in the country. Stephen F. Austin here tonight in their road black jerseys, black shorts, triangle trim in purple and white, numbers in white, SFA in purple, outlined in white. They have the underarm logo to the right of their chest and then the WAC logo to the left. For Sam Houston on their home court here this afternoon in their white jerseys, the white shorts, the shorts trimmed in black and orange, the black and orange triangles, the numbers in orange outlined in black, Sammy the head to the back, Bearkats on front. The opening tip-off, here we go. We're underway in Huntsville as the Bearkats control it. It was Savion Flagg down there poking it back. Jaden Ray has it at the H of the SH logo. Bearkats moving from left to right. Ipe, slam it down, baby, as he threw it over to Savion Flagg with authority. And the Bearkats out of the gate with a 2-0 lead. Oh, baby, what a look and what a feed there by Tristan Ipe. It's 2-0, 30 seconds gone here in the first. As Cackle Reese has it on the left side over to Kinsmill at the top of the three. Right pass over to Jossel. Jossel trying to work through traffic as he slangs one down over into the baseline to Solomon. Turn around from the circle. The shot's blocked by Flagg, and here come the Bearkats. It's Lampley. Thought about a long three from the parking lot, pulled back on it. Back over to Flagg. Chest pass goes to Jaden Ray. Ray stands on the H of that SH logo, moving from left to right. Bearkats leading, 1 minute gone, 2-0. As Ray rotates to the left wing. Fingers one down over to Javon May, and here's a shot by Lampley, no good. Ipe with the offensive rebound. Trying to put it back was Savion Flagg, and he goes down hard down there on the court. We've got a whistle here and an injury. So hopefully Savion will pop right back up. This young man is so critical to this team. And the Bearkats mishandling the ball down there, and Savion standing under laying under the rim right now inside the semicircle. We'll step aside. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be back in a moment from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Good sign as Savion Flagg gets back up. It took him a while. He was patting his chest as he got up. May have just got the wind knocked out of him. Lampley missing the shot, the rebound by Ipe, and then that shot wouldn't go in there for Savion Flagg. So SFA will inbound here under the Bearkat baseline. Standing on the E of the Bearkats logo is Gavin Kinsmill. And he'll pass it up front here to Latrell Jossel on the far side, moving from right to left. Lampley guarding him at the top of the S logo on the SH at midcourt. Trying to work through him is Jossel, working his dribble, high screen up front. Kinsmill picks it up from the left elbow, swings the pass over to Cacklery's right wing. Back up top, Solomon. Thought about a three, lost the handle. And boy, there's a lot of contact down there on Flagg, no call. Flagg pushes the issue. Lampley, corner three. Too strong, not there, and the rebound popped over to Cacklery's. Here comes the Jacks from right to left on the far side. Cacklery's picks it up, goes back to Jossel at the top of the three. Guarded by Lampley, swings it down now. One left-handed dribble near the left wing. Bounce pass goes over to Kinsmill just in front of the free throw line. Back over right wing, Cacklery's guarded by Ray, up top to Kinsmill. Kinsmill over the head pass, right corner to Hawkins. Hawkins back up top here, Jossel for three. This shot won't fall, and the rebound on the court. Lampley trying to save it, and it goes out of bounds off his fingertips. Good effort down there. 2 seconds remaining on the shot clock here for the Lumberjacks. So they're going to have to inbound quickly and get it up. They're trailing 2-0, 17:55 to go on that Miller time game clock here in the first half. Once again, I want to welcome you into this broadcast, the Battle of the Piney Woods Hardwood edition here in Huntsville. Sam Houston men's basketball versus SFA. Both of these teams are looking to prove something here in this ball game as the Jacks will inbound. It is Cacklery's quickly over. They did put the shot clock back to 20, by the way. Jossel has it back up top over to Kinsmill at the free throw line. Blocking foul called on Tristan Ipe. Tough break there. He thought he was going to get the charge. It's his first personal and the first team foul of this first half by the Cats. Again, Sam Houston leads 2-0, 17:48 to go here in the first half. That was not in the act of shooting, and so Cacklery's will inbound this ball again. Cacklery stands on the O of his own baseline logos. He'll trigger it in over to the right corner to Jossel. Back up top to Hawkins. Hawkins, right-handed floater over to Cacklery's on the left wing. Trying to work through the high screen there by Solomon. This one, a long shot by Jossel. Three is good as he buried it. Boy, he was right there on that right wing. and was able to bang that one in for 3, and now the Jacks have a 1-point advantage, leading 3-2. 17:26 to go here in the first. Bearkats have it back from left to right. Jaden Ray working off the high screen, left wing. Still trapped. Now he'll find Savion Flagg back over to Ipe. Ipe with the left-handed dribble on that left wing, crosses over to his right hand. Bounce pass down over to Flagg near the left corner. Driving in from the elbow now. Turnaround floater, too short. This one popped way up into the air, and that almost went into the front row of the stands. And it will go out of bounds on Sam Houston. So another turnover here by the Bearkats. It is, well, I believe it goes out of bounds. It was a missed jumper by Savion Flagg, and it does go out of bounds. So Stephen F. Austin will inbound here, leading by 1, 3-2, 17:03 to go on that Miller time game clock here in the first. As the pass from Kinsmill, as he will set things in motion here. The pass goes up to Calcaries. Now SFA on the left side, trying to back down as Savion Flagg poked it away from Sadadrian Hall, the 6'5" freshman guard who checked in moments ago. And the Bearkats with it on that right side as Tristan Ipe over the head pass, partially blocked there by Hall. And now here comes Calcaries. He'll quickly zing it over to the left corner. Hawkins from downtown, too short off the left side of the rim. High up into the air, Savion Flagg hauls it down. Jaden Ray in the backcourt moving from left to right. Bearkats trail by 1, 3-2, 16:20 to go here in the first. Ray to the right wing. Calcaries guarding him as he's trying to wiggle through 2 defenders now. Passes over to Ipe to the corner to Jaron Cook, who checked in just moments ago. Back up top over to Ray. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Ray double team. This one knocked away. Calcaries had it. Now it's 2-on-1. Shot off the right side. That shot is good by Nigel Hawkins. So the turnover there and the steal leading to points as SFA will take a 3-point advantage, 5-2, 15:50 to go here in the first. Ray will push the issue into the front court on the right wing. Calcaries on him, crossover dribble, high screen, Ipe. Now to the left wing, Javion May. May guarded by Hawkins, trying to find separation from the right elbow. Floats this one up. It's a hard shot, bangs in and out, won't fall, but the rebound, and here's a 3 on its way. Bam! Drilled it on the play. It's Jaden Ray from the corner. And the Bearkats have tied the game at 5 apiece. Beautiful pass down there by Ipe, I believe it was Ipe, down to Ray. Here's the Jacks back on the left side. Trying to bang through a defender here is Hall. Now the 3-pointer from the right wing. That one won't fall for Hawkins. Offensive rebound. We got a whistle and a foul here, and boy, I hope that's not on Ipe. Coach Hooten not happy with it. And that foul will go on Tristan Ipe. So that's his second personal and the second team foul. That will take us to our first media timeout. We'll be back in 90 seconds. We're all tied up here at 5 apiece, 15-10 to go in the first. From Van Wagner, this is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Artex Signs and Lighting Incorporated is a family-owned, full-service business based in Huntsville, Texas for over 20 years. They do business cards, decals, yard signs, banners, and billboards, to name a few. They can design and fabricate electrical signs to fit your business needs. Busted signs and lights? Their 45-foot bucket truck and in-house electrician can service you. They are located at 625 Highway 190 East. Give them a call at 936-435-9966. Artex Signs and Lighting Incorporated looks forward to serving you.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family, and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's from Wiesner of Huntsville.
I got it, friends, all knotted up here, 5 apiece in Huntsville, 15-10, Sam Houston men's basketball versus the Lumberjacks. A lot of friends joining us in the booth on our social media feeds. I want to say hello to my good buddy Jonathan Knobloch, listening from H-Town, saying go Cats, get a big win today. Also Daniel Leatherman chiming in, saying let's go Jacks. Appreciate you, Daniel. Even though we broadcast for Sam Houston, we always want to welcome the visiting fans into the broadcast. So Daniel, a Lumberjack fan, welcome in. Andrea Bailey joining us today. Andrea Corley, saying eat 'em up Cats. Appreciate you, Andrea. Always good to hear from you. as Daniel Walters cheering on the Bearkats, saying go Bearkats, and also my wonderful mother in Georgetown, Texas, and last but certainly not least, my beautiful fiance, the mother of our beautiful child, baby Braylon, Bridget Brennan, joining tonight, saying let's go Bearkats. Inbound pass we go as it's triggered in. SFA has it on the left side. Trying to go around here, the pass over to Hall. He'll take a straightaway three off the back of the iron. That one bounced off of Kinsmill, and it'll go right back to Sam Houston. Also into the game now is the fan favorite from Warsaw, Poland, the 7'2" center, number 54, Kuba Kurwowski. A great force to have on this Bearkat team, as Jaden Ray will command the offense, brings it into the front court from left to right. Over to the left wing, he'll rotate, guarded by Jackson Posey. Bounce back over to Savion Flagg, darts this one to Ipe. Here's Cook from downtown. Off the stove and around the backboard, it's no good. Had an opportunity there. The Bearkats have went cold here from downtown. They have definitely had the opportunities. They are only 1 of 4 from three-point range and 2 of 8 from the field. They only made 1 of their last 7 shots. We're still tied up at 5 apiece, as SFA will fire this one in. Kinsmill. And here come the Lumberjacks from right to left. It's Jackson Posey standing on the S and the paw of the SH logo at midcourt, just about dead center. Left-handed chest pass goes over to Hawkins, all the way across court to Jostle out there near the right wing, guarded by Lampley, as he'll fling it down to Kinsmill just outside the key on that right baseline. Double team, leaves one wide open, and here's a pass and a shot, and easy does it for Hall. So Hall was wide open down there because Bearkats were double teaming. Hall took advantage, and the Lumberjacks regain the 2-point lead, 7-5. 14 to go here in the first. Jaden Ray bounce pass over to Javion May, back to Ray. Ray over his left shoulder. DeMarcus Lampley left baseline. He'll go to Kuba Kurwowski. Bearkats down to 9 on the shot clock. Jaden Ray trying to strike his way off the left side of the glass, and good. Boy, Ray has really been a force for this team over the last few games. Finished up in double digits versus Lamar, and he had another shot at the buzzer. That one was at the first half as the Bearkats closed that game on an 11-0 run. Jack's back with it on the left side. Here's Jackson Posey, stopped at the left elbow. This one pinged out of bounds by DeMarcus Lampley. Good effort as he'll get a high five there from Savion Flagg and Javion May. 7-7. We're all tied up here, 13-21 to go on that Miller time game clock here in the first half, as Cackle Reese will check back into the game for the Jacks, and heading over to the bench is the 6'4" senior guard Hawkins. For Sam Houston, Dante Powers will check in, as Jaden Ray will head over to the bench. So it is Lampley, Powers, Kurwowski, Flagg, and May on the court for Sam Houston, as Posey will fire it inside from the sideline. He has the ball on the right side after a pass went to him. Jostle now the recipient. At the top, down to 2 on the clock, spinning around. At the buzzer, that shot no good. Got a whistle here and a shot clock violation. Great defense by the Sam Houston Bearkats. An opportunity here to break the ice, tied up 7 apiece, 13:08 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the first half. And I believe I have just a little bit of a stoppage here. The officials letting everyone get set, as Gavin Kinsmill will head over to the bench for the Jacks. So Savion Flagg will survey the floor from the sideline, drops it off over to Dante Powers. Powers on the right side quickly. Over the head pass to Flagg, bouncing around now into the hands of Lampley. Lampley trapped, trying to find separation. Bounce pass over the left wing to Flagg. Still plenty of time on the shot clock at 10. Flagg trapped, back up Kurwowski at the top. Down low, May loses the handle and throws this one away. Bad pass down there as Kuba Kurwowski knew it was. He puts up his left hand and says, my bad. We remain tied at 7, 12:43 to go on that Miller time game clock here in the first half. Sam Houston trying to find some life here. Each team has committed 3 turnovers. Both these teams not shooting well at all. The Jacks only 3 of 8, 38%. Bearkats 3 of 9. Both teams have also just made 1 3-point shot, as they've attempted 5 for the Jacks, 4 for the Cats. Inbound pass from Cackle Reese. Jacks have it back on the left side. Jackson Posey. He'll take one up from the second key on the left side. That shot isn't good. Rebound to Dante Powers. Here comes Powers on the far side. He'll find Savion Flagg from the right wing. Takes a long 3. This one, bam, baby! Raise the flag. It's Savion from downtown. The Bearkats have a 3-point advantage, 10-7, 12-11 to go. Calgary's trying to respond. He'll fire this one over the right corner. Here's a three. This shot won't drop for Posey. Rebound Lampley. And now an opportunity for the Cats to find some separation as Dante Powers has it near that right wing on the Sammy the Head logo. Working his right-handed dribble weather into his left hand. Finds Savion Flagg over the head down to Kowalski. Turn around here, partially blocked, but he's fouled. And Kuba Kowalski will go to the line shooting two. That is the first foul by Stephen F. Austin.
Number 2, Jonathan Aku.
It is on Jonathan Aku. He is the 6'10" sophomore forward. And at the line here, coming up after the timeout, is Cooper Kowalski, a 42% free throw shooter. We'll step aside on a media timeout for 90 seconds. We'll be back from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back, friends. Rob Hipp here live from Huntsville, Texas. Bearkats leading 10-7 men's basketball over the Jacks. A lot of texts coming in as well from Nicholas Jr.'s family saying, go get him Diesel Ball Hard number 10. Got another message coming in. If you're sending those texts, let us know your name as well, and we'll get to that. Shout out to Damon Diesel Nicholas, star player. Here's Kuba Kowalski on the right side to shoot 2 free throws. The first free throw attempts of this afternoon for Sam Houston. Kowalski on the right side, bends his knees, right-handed free throw off the front of the rim, no good. It's one area of concern for the Sam Houston team that they have struggled from the free throw line. They are only 56% this season. One more coming up here for Kowalski. Missed the first one, trying to make it a 2-possession game here with 11:49 to go. Bends his knees, here's the delivery. This one rattles in and out. Boy, tough break there. That one looked true, it just ricocheted out of the rim. It'll pop over to Calgary's here. He'll bring it from right to left, guarded by Dante Powers. Chest pass to the right wing to Solomon. Solomon has it down there, hasn't put it on the court. Now he does. Crossover dribble, trying to find some life inside. Savion Flagg was trying to take a charge. They didn't give it to him. Jackson Posey has it down over to Solomon. 8 on the shot clock. Inside. Flips this one from the paint. No good. The ball's batted around. Solomon on an offensive rebound. Back up top. It's a shot clock reset. Back down to 15 now. Solomon has it on the left wing, guarded by Javion May. Up top, the pass to Kinsmill. Kinsmill, one dribble. He'll go over to Posey. Posey, right-handed pass. Trying to wiggle inside here is Hall. He'll float it up from near the right elbow. That shot isn't there, and now Savion Flagg with the rebound. 2 players are down in the backcourt. Javion Mays, he'll help up the Lumberjack. Good sportsmanship. Dante Powers has it on the right side. Bearkats still leading 10-7 here. 10:55 to go in the first. Powers has it. Plenty of time on this shot clock here for Dante Powers. He'll float it up to Savion Flagg on a no-look pass, and it goes out of bounds. Dante Powers can do that, but Coach Hooten is not happy with that choice. We've seen it several times, though, this season where Dante Powers does no-look passes, and they're successful that time. Just a little too far down to Savion Flagg. He had separation. So Javion May will head over to the bench. He's kind of holding his right hip there. And checking back in is Jaden Ray. So it is Ray, Lampley, Kowalski, Flagg, and Powers on the court for the Bearkats. Still leading 10-7, 10:39 to go on that Miller time game clock here in the first half. Cackleries has it for the Jacks over to Solomon left wing. Pass from the belt line to Hall up top. Now over to Posey on the right wing, back over to Solomon. Almost lost the handle on his right hand, holds on to it, left-handed dribble, trying to cross over Lampley. Puts one up from near the left elbow. That shot no good. Kowalski almost had the rebound, but it goes into the hands of Powers. Powers finally fires it to Jaden Ray. Ray hands it off over to Dante Powers near the left wing. He'll retreat. Now he wants to battle here against Hall. Once again, he decides to set up a play here, trying to direct his offense. Coach Hooten calling it from just in front of the scorer's table. Dante Powers zings it over. Savion Flagg thought about a three. Now he'll take one. That's actually a two. His foot was on the line. We'll see if they give him three. His right foot was on the line. They gave him a three. 13-7. Raise the flag, baby. Looked like his foot was on it, but we'll take it. 13-7. Bearkats by 6. 9:42 to go in the first. Hall with the pass over to Solomon, right wing, trying to go down low. The pass to Kinsmill. And boy, they thought it went out of bounds, and Kuba Kowalski's going to pick up a foul here. That's tough for Kuba because it looked like he had great defense. That is his first personal and the third team foul of this first half. Jackson Posey will head back over to the bench. Checking back in for him is Nigel Hawkins. And also for the first time, Kean Scroggins checks into the ballgame here for the Bearkats, your 6'7" freshman forward. I know Miss Angie Banks out there listening. She'll be happy for that. Appreciate you, Angie. Always good to hear from you. Yeah, and she just said it a while ago. I would love to see Kean out there on the floor. So here is the inbound Cackleries. Goes down low. Kinsmill trapped down there on the baseline. And he spent too much time down there, man. He was inside that circle for way too long as he was trying to set up camp. And that will turn it over back to Sam Houston. Savion Flagg having a little chat with one of the officials here on the baseline. He's getting ready to trigger this inbounds. Jaden Ray eagerly awaiting for it. From the right hand, Savion Flagg to Jaden Ray. We're back in bounds here. 13-7, Bearkats with the lead. 9:26 to go over the Jacks. Dante Powers at the top. Pass over to Lampley. Lampley hasn't found anything yet. That ball's on the court. It was in the backcourt, dropped off. Now it's back into the front court. Jaden Ray on the left wing. Up top, Lampley. Lampley, chest pass over to Flagg. Right baseline, reach-in foul called here against the Jacks. That's on Calvin Solomon. It's his first personal and only the second team foul by this Lumberjack team here in the first half. So 20 seconds back on the shot clock here as Sam Houston will inbound this one from the right sideline. Dante Powers, the recipient of it, as the official calls him over. Flagg is out there, Ray, Scroggins, and Lampley. Inbound pass brought in by Powers. He'll float this one up to Savion Flagg, who's down on that right baseline. He tried to fire one over there to Kean Scroggins, and it goes out of bounds off of Kinsmill. Good look there, good ball movement by Sam Houston. 12 on the clock here on that shot clock. 9:03 to go. Bearkats leading 13-7 here in the first. Inbound pass from Jaden Ray up top here to Flagg, and it's turned over. It's a steal by Hawkins. He wants to go 1-on-2, trying to throw it around his right hip. That ball stays in bounds. He'll find Kinsmill. Kinsmill over the right corner. Cackleries three, or left corner, no good. And fighting for the rebound, that was part of Kean Scroggins. And here come the Bearkats, 2-on-1. They'll go to Jaden Ray, left wing. This one rims in and out, but the offensive rebound on the play by Scroggins. He got tripped up with Lampley. Now here is Savion Flagg. Missed the shot from the right side. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will remain with Sam Houston. I love the aggressive effort here by the Bearkats. They've got to slow down just a little bit, though. They're playing things very fast, leading 13-7. 8:31 to go on that Miller time game clock again here in the first half of play. Our good friend, again, Angie Banks joining us earlier. Zach Dillard, always good to hear from you as well, my friend. We'll get back into it here as Ray inbound to Scroggins. Ray trying to find a lane. He'll take a jumper. Good. Oh, baby, it's a teardrop at the bottom of the net. And the Bearkats have their largest lead, 8 points, 15-7. 8:26 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the first half. We'll step aside for 90 seconds. We'll be back in a moment from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
At HEB, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of HEB jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an HEB Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit HEB, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy HEB app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Hey y'all, Josh Ward here for Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Bill Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a No Bull deal. It's buying made easy. Bill Fick Ford, your No Bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Welcome back, friends. A pleasant good afternoon to you. Thanks for joining us for Sam Houston men's basketball here on the Bearkat Sports Radio Network. Sam Houston leading the Jacks right now 15-7. That coming on a 13-2 run over the last 7 minutes. For the Lumberjacks, they've only made one of their last 10 shots. They have not scored in almost 6 minutes of play. So the Sam Houston defense starting to clamp down. We talked earlier, they weren't shooting very well at one point, down around the 35% or so. They've increased that now to 40% at 6 of 15. But man, the Jacks, they have only made 3 shots in this ball game. 3 of 14, 21%, 1 of 7 from downtown. They've turned it over 4 times. Sam Houston out-rebounding the Jacks, by the way, 13-8. This game has been tied twice for 2 minutes and 54 seconds. 2 lead changes. The Bearkats have led for over 6 minutes. And they're trying to keep things rocking and rolling here. Savion Flagg already with 8 points and 3 boards in this game, 3 of 7 shooting. The other 7 points coming from Jaden Ray. So it has only been Flagg and Ray scoring here to put the Cats where they're at 15-7 with 8:26 to go.
Lumberjacks to attack.
Here is Calvin Solomon sizing up the defense on the sideline to inbound. Bearkats have a lot of pressure. 4 back there in the backcourt. They'll keep 2 as they retreat now. Cackleries brings it across the timeline. Right-handed dribble now into the left hand with his armband on. Over to Hawkins on the left wing, guarded by Cook. A whistle and a foul here. Maybe it was on Kean Scroggins reaching in. Yep, it's on Kean. So Kean Scroggins will pick up his first personal. That's the 4th team foul by the Bearkats here in this first half. Cacklery set to inbound on the M on the baseline of his own logo, as he'll go over to Jossel. Jossel feeds it over to Solomon from the free throw line. Pass over right wing. Cacklery's 3, no good. Rebound Lampley. Jaden Ray will waltz his way into the front court, guarded by Cackleries. And now at center court, using his left to right hand, trying to fend off Cackleries as Ray goes left wing down to Scroggins. Floats one up over to Savion Flagg. Shot's not there, but he's fouled. And Flagg will go to the line, shooting 2. It's on Nigel Hawkins, his first personal, and the 3rd team foul by the Lumberjacks. So here's Savion Flagg at the line, only shooting 43% from free throw land, 33 of 76. He was 10 of 12 in the loss at Tarleton, and then struggled a little bit over the last 2 games. We'll see if he can hit it here. Right-handed delivery, this one good. He's been working on him, and that's huge for him. It kind of gets in your head, and he's starting to work through that. Flagg played in 31 minutes versus Lamar, 19 points in that ball game. He was 2 of 5 from the free throw line. 1 of 1 here, trying to go 1 of 2. That shot won't fall. The free throw, and trying to save it was Kean Scroggins as he barrels through a player there on the bench. He didn't mean to do that. And hopefully that player down there is okay. It may have been one of the assistant coaches, actually. So the ball goes out of bounds, and it will go right back to the Jacks here. 16-7. Sam Houston leading with 7:44 to go on the Miller Time game clock here in the first half. Some more cheers coming in for Damon Nicholas from Pavius in Duncanville, rooting for you always. He's saying, let's go Diesel. Also another one here. Shout out to Damon Nicholas Jr. He's an awesome man and player. And how about one more? Saying, let's go, Damon, do work, my boy from Fam Perkins crew. Team Diesel, baby. Jacks have it back on the left side. Hall over to the right wing, back over to Hall near the free throw line, trying to drive inside. He'll find Cacares. Corner three from the left side, yes. David Cacares nails the second three-pointer for this Stephen F. Austin team. That's his first. He's 1 of 3. Jostle 1 of 2 from downtown. Lead's been shaved to 6 for Sam Houston. 16-10, 7 to go here in the first. Over to the right corner, Lampley. This one won't fall. That's tough for DeMarcus. He normally hits those. Boy, and fans were wanting a travel here against SFA as Hall came down with it, fell on his bottom, but they didn't call it. Now into the front court, Cacares from right to left. Kinsmill high screen. Now a little give and go action over to Kinsmill at the top of the three. Chest pass from the right hand goes over to Jostle, guarded by Ray. Jostle swings this one down to Kinsmill. Trying to work inside, whistling a foul before any attempt went up, and we'll see who this one's called on. It's another one on Kean Scroggins. So Scroggins will pick up his second personal. It's a 15th foul by the Bearkats. Still leading here 16-10, 6:39 to go in the first half of play here in Huntsville, as Javion May will check back into the game for DeMarcus Lampley. So it is Ray, May, Flagg, Cook, and Scroggins on the court for your Bearkats. It's Cacares set to trigger this one in from his baseline. He darts it over to Hall, left wing. Back in action we go. Hall, one right-handed dribble, picks it up, drops it off over to Jostle. He tries to work through the high screen. He'll take a three here. Long-range three, no good. Scroggins way up into the air alongside Savion Flagg. He's got the rebound. Now the Bearkats on the far side. It's Jaden Ray from left to right as he'll run behind the right side of Savion Flagg. Flagg has it. Works this one over to Cook. Right corner three. This shot no good. That stove not hot tonight for Jaron Cook. He's had a couple of opportunities. Here comes the Jacks. It's Cacares on the left wing. Thought about a three. Passes over to Hall at the top. Hall still has it. He's wide open. Didn't take the three. Now left wing over to Cacares, guarded by May. Back up top here to Jostle. Jostle tries to work from the right elbow. Floats this one up on a teardrop. Shot's not there. Rebound Hall. And we got a whistle. And the ball goes out of bounds here. So they're going to say, I don't think they called a foul. The ball just went out of bounds. So it will stay with the Jacks here, if I'm not mistaken. The officials talking things over.
Lumberjacks to inbound on the inbound.
So it was out of bounds. So the Jacks will just inbound here as Kinsmill, or Cacares rather. Cacares standing on his own baseline tee of the Sam Houston logo. To the right of the rim, pass inside, goes over to Hall. Hall to the left wing, Cacares for three. This shot well short. Ray may have had a hand up in his face. Good defense there by Jaden Ray. He only stands at 5'10", the junior, but he is so fast. He's got it now as he pushes the offense into the front court. Kean Scroggins looking for the give and go, didn't get it. Now it's over to Savion Flagg to Cook. Another corner three. This time, light the stove, baby. It's Jaron Cook from downtown. And the Bearkats have their largest lead in 9, 19-10, 5:30 to go on that Miller time game clock here in the first. We'll step aside and take a 30-second break from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Artex Signs and Lighting Incorporated is a family-owned, full-service business based in Huntsville, Texas for over 20 years. They do business cards, decals, yard signs, banners, and billboards, to name a few. They can design and fabricate electrical signs to fit your business needs. Busted signs and lights? Their 45-foot bucket truck and in-house electrician can service you. They are located at 625 Highway 190 East. Give them a call at 936-435-9966. Artex Signs and Lighting Incorporated looks forward to serving you.
The Bearkats on a 14-3 run over the last 8 minutes, 11 seconds. They have stretched their lead 19-10, 5:31 to go on that Miller time game clock here in the first half. Bearkats so far playing very well against a very tough and talented Stephen F. Austin team. You'll remember, you go back to last year, they knocked off #1 Duke on the road. It's got to be one of the biggest wins in their program history. The former Southland Conference rivals, both of them in the WAC now. The inbound pass from Hawkins goes over to Jackson Posey as he'll bring it into the front court from right to left. Jaden Ray with hands to either side guarding him. Now the pass over to Hawkins, right wing guarded by Cook. Up top Hall, he'll swing it over to the left wing to Jostle. Now back over to the right corner, Jackson Posey three, no. But he gets his own rebound. It floated all the way back out up top, trying to feed this one down low to Kinsmill. We got a whistle and a foul here on Kean Scroggins. That's his third personal, and the 16th foul by Sam Houston.
His third personal.
So one more foul by the Bearkats will put the Jacks in the bonus. 5:07 to go. The fan favorite Kuba Kurwowski checks back into the game for Kean Scroggins. Set to inbound here is Jackson Posey. The left baseline, hands off to Kinsmill, back to Posey. Posey, right-handed dribble. Now a right-handed pass over to Hall from just outside the free throw line. Too strong. Rebound down there by Kinsmill, and the putback is good. So Gavin Kinsmill, 6'7" senior forward, finally ends that scoring drought of almost 2.5 minutes for the Jacks. 19-12, Sam Houston up front, 4:42 to go here in the first. Jaden Ray has it on the left wing, trying to find a lane there, can't find it. He'll bounce past this one over to Flagg. Flagg darts it, Javion May, corner three from the left, Cook. That stove wasn't lit, and the shot way off. And now here comes Jossel. He'll swing this one over, right side, shot no good, no foul. Bearkats wanting to run quickly. Over to Savion Flagg from the left wing. He'll retreat, waits on his teammates, now drops it over to Jaden Ray, who's commanding the offense here. Ray has it. Near the timeline, high screen Kurwowski. Ray trying to work through, finds a lane, swings it over. Flagg, three, left wing, yes! Raise the flag, baby! It's Savion from downtown, and the Bearkats have a 10-point advantage, 22-12, 3:57 to go here in the first. Jack's back with it on the left side. It's Kinsmill outside the circle. Trying to work on Kurwowski. Kinsmill stands 6'7" against a 7'2". Here's a three now, as that was an air ball by Jossel. Oh, baby, the air conditioning turned on and blew it away from the rim. 22-12, Sam Houston with a 10-point advantage. High fives on the bench. We'll step aside. We'll take a 90-second break from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
Season tickets are on sale for 2021-22 basketball season. Season tickets start as low as $99. One price gets you both men's and women's Bearkat basketball. Call 936-294-1729 or go online at gobearcats.com/tickets to secure your seat today.
Sam Houston Athletics would like to thank the following partners: Sam Houston Alumni Association, Art Tech Signs and Lighting, Aspen Heights, Barefoot Campus Outfitters, Bill Fick Ford, and Chicken Express. Thank you for supporting your Bearkats.
A great crowd here this afternoon at Johnson Coliseum supporting the Bearkats. Men's basketball leading 22-12. 3:44 to go on the Miller Time game clock here in the first half. Head coach Jason Hooten directing his guys in his 12th season. Chris Mudge in his 12th season as the assistant. Andre Owens, an assistant in his third. And Justin Bailey in his first season. He's great pickup for this Bearkat team. I've got to know all of these guys very well. Coach Bailey has done a terrific job here with this squad as an assistant as well. Andrew Jansen, the director of player development, and the graduate assistant Parker Bunn. A lot of great guys. And when you're around them, you see how much they lift these young men and these student athletes up here at Sam. It's a great place to play basketball and a great place to get an education. Jaden Ray has it here for the Bearkats, leading by 10. 3:31 to go on the Miller Time game clock here in the first. Over to Kowalski, down low, May. May on the right baseline, tries to put one up well high, and it's partially blocked. Couldn't make the shot. That was a good look down there, though, by Kuba Kowalski. Now on the near side, here's Jackson Posey for the Jacks, moving from right to left. Kowalski now has to step up and guard him. Flip this one over to the free throw line to Kinsmill. Kinsmill trapped, right wing, pass to Jossel. Jossel trying to work from the right baseline, pass around we go. Now it's a three, Jackson Posey, no. off the back of the 10, and the rebound by Kuba Kowalski, and he is being held all over the place. The Bearkat bench is fired up, and they called a foul on that, I believe. They sure did. It's on Latrell Jostle, and that is his first personal and the 4th team foul. Lampley back into the ball game for Javion May. Dante Powers also back in. So for Sam Houston, it is Flagg, Ray, Kowalski, Powers, and Lampley. As the Texas A&M graduate transfer, Savion Flagg knocks this one in over to Jaden Ray. Ray will set the offense, bringing it right across center court from left to right. Right-handed dribble, guarded by Posey. High screen Kowalski, now 2 on Ray. Ray to the right wing, flings it over. Flagg for 3, left wing, no. Bounced off the right side of the rim. Here come the Jacks, but it is knocked away. Savion Flagg tips it to Lampley. And the Bearkats have forced a turnover and a steal. Here's Jaden Ray. Over to Dante Powers on the right wing. 2:30 to go. Bearkats by 10, 22-12. Ray on the left wing. Hands all over him. Posey up top to Powers, back to Ray. Bounce pass down left baseline. A no-look. Oh, my goodness. Savion Flagg was going for a no-look pass to Kowalski, and the ball just miraculously went up and dropped in the rim. How about that? You're not going to see too many of those. Javion, beg your pardon, as Kuba Kowalski kind of laughed on that play. Bearkats with a 12-point advantage, 24-12, under 2 to go. Jacks have it here in the first half on the left side. Bounce pass goes down low from Posey, and now it's turned over. Here's Dante Powers, 1-on-2. He'll find Ray. Thought about a 3 on that right wing. Passes over. Savion Flagg from the left elbow, steps back. He's trapped. Bounce pass down over to Lampley. Now to Dante Powers. That ball is all over the place, and it's turned over. I think the Bearkats got a little surprise there. Too much energy. A little too much juice on that play as the Jacks will bring it now. It's Posey from right to left, and a charge is taken on the play. How about that for Jaden Ray as he was set, and the charge by Jackson Posey, and it'll go right back to the Bearkats. Oh, baby, these Bearkats are playing well here against their rivals in this first half.
Checking into the game for the Bearkats, number 2, Jared Cook.
Jackson Posey, the foul on him. That's his first personal and the 5th team foul by the Jacks. Savion Flagg inbounding to Jaden Ray. Ray standing on the WAC logo. Now he'll grace his way to the front court from left to right. Right-handed dribble on the bottom of the H. Now to the right wing. He'll find Lampley from the corner on that right side. Lampley puts the ball down. As Jaron Cook now wrapping the pill. Drops it down over to Jaden Ray. Floater from the left elbow is no good. Rebound dropped off to Jackson Posey. Now on the near side. They'll pass it back over to Hawkins. He'll take a 3. That shot no good. Nigel missed it from the right wing. Boy, Jacks have only made one of their last 10. 3 turnovers in the last 4 minutes. They haven't scored in 4 minutes. Bearkats leading by 12. 51 seconds to go here in the first half. They have it on the right side, do the Cats. Flagg throws up a 3. He's fouled. It would not drop in, though. And a foul is called by Jackson Posey. It's his second and the 16th foul. Great job there by Savion Flagg drawing the foul on that right wing as he went up for 3. Thought for a moment it may have been a 4-point opportunity. So Flagg at the line here. He's got 3 free throws coming up. A 43% free throw shooter entering this ball game. So far today, he is 1 of 2. Here's the first of 3 from the right hand. No. Well, the paws are up here at Johnson. Free throw, paws up. We'll see. He's got 2 more. Boy, this Bearkat team has only held SFA to 12 points. Here's the next one. This one rattles in and out. No good. Javion May and Dante Powers will check in for Jaron Cook and DeMarcus Lampley. 1 more free throw coming up here for Flagg. He has missed 2. He has 1 more. He'll take a deep breath here on that right side. He'll pound the ball down 2 times. Now the delivery. This one is good. So 1 of 3 for Savion Flagg. Bearkats extending it to 13. 25-12. 41 seconds to go on the Miller time game clock. Here in the first half as Jackson Posey brings it into the front court from right to left over to Hawkins. Now the drop down to Solomon. Left wing. Good ball movement here. Back over the right wing. Hawkins down low to Kinsmill. Kinsmill guarded by Kowalski. He's trying to work. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Good ball movement here as they continue to pound the pebble around the court. Jostle back over here is a three. Solomon left wing. No good. Rebound. Ray trying to look for flag. He was calling for it on the right corner. Didn't see him. And the Bearkats can hold for the last shot. Jaden Ray can take him. As he did it versus Lamar, we'll see if he can do it here with 4 on the clock. Ray, this one stripped away from him and goes out of bounds, and it will stay with the Bearkats with 1.7 on that Miller time game clock here in the second half. Sam Houston going to call a timeout here, and they'll talk about this one. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. Bearkats on a 20-5 run over the last 13 minutes, a 6-0 run over the last 4, and that time frame 0 of 5 from the field for SFA. They're 1 of 11 from their last 11. They have not scored in almost 5 minutes. They turned it over 3 times. And the Jacks are only shooting 19%. As this Sam Houston defense has been a force for the Lumberjacks in this ball game. This is a team that normally shoots 48% from the field to the Jacks. And again, Sam Houston doing an excellent job holding them here. The Lumberjacks, they're coming off a 86-75 victory as they took down UT-RGV for the second win in WAC play just a few days ago. Trying to look over some numbers here as they were 21 of 27 from the free throw line. They had 47 points in the first half alone, and here tonight only 12. 1.7 Bearkats inbound. Kurwowski, no, and this shot at the buzzer is no good off the left side for Jostle. Sam Houston, wow, what a performance against the Lumberjacks, holding them to only 12 points on 5 of 27 shooting in the first half of play. We'll step aside, we'll take a break, and when we come back, I'll have halftime for you from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
At HEB, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of HEB jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an HEB Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit HEB, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy HEB app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
101.7 KSAM and the Bearkat Sports Network welcome you to the Bearkat Basketball Halftime Show. Now let's go back courtside with Rob Hipp.
Well, the 132nd matchup between Sam Houston and Stephen F. Austin has been a good one if you're a Bearkat fan. At the half, they're leading SFA. The Bearkats are 25-12. Again, this history between these two teams goes back a very, very long time. Since 1956. The Bearkats have lost 4 in a row versus Stephen F. Austin. The last was back on March the 6th in a 64-59 loss here at home. The last time the Bearkats beat SFA, it was on the road in the 2018-19 season on March the 9th in a 68-57 victory there. But so far here, Sam Houston taking care of business in this first half, holding SFA to the lowest point total that they've had by far all season long. We'll go over some team stats here. The Bearkats 9 of 24 from the field, shooting 38%. It hasn't been a good shooting night for Sam Houston either. If they shoot better, this score could be a lot more than it is. They're 38% from downtown at 5 of 13. Only 2 of 7 from the charity stripe here this afternoon. The Bearkats have turned it over 7 times. They've scored 2 points off of 7 SFA turnovers. And they've hauled in 21 rebounds, 16 on the defensive side, 5 offensive. They had 5 second chance points, 3 off the bench, 8 points down in the paint, no fast break points. The Bearkats have 2 blocks and 4 steals, also 5 assists. This game has been tied twice for 2 minutes 54 seconds. There's been 2 lead changes. SFA led for 2 minutes and 36 seconds. On the flip side, it's been mostly all Bearkats leading 14 minutes and 30 seconds. For the Lumberjacks of Stephen F. Austin shooting 5 of 27 for the field. That's only 19%. In a team that is close to 50% overall in the season, they're only shooting 19% from the field in the first half, 2 of 15 from downtown. They did not go to the free throw line, 7 turnovers. They scored 2 points only off of 7 Sam Houston turnovers, 18 rebounds, 12 on the defensive glass, 6 offensive boards. The Jacks had 5 second chance points, 2 off the bench, 6 in the paint, 2 fast break points, no blocks, 5 steals, and 4 assists in that first half of play. We'll step aside. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll look over individual stats. Stay with us from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness that season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Wiesner of Huntsville.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
Join the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. For only $35 a year, your membership helps provide scholarship assistance, plus networking, a travel program, discounts on home and auto insurance, car rentals, event tickets, and much more. Connect with your Bearkat pride and spirit by joining the Alumni Association. Go online, alumni.shsu.edu. As a member, you can be a part of something bigger. The Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. Join today.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
Back at it, friends, live from Johnson Coliseum in beautiful Huntsville, Texas, on the campus of Sam Houston State University. I'm Rob Hipp as Sam Houston men's basketball leading SFA 25-12 at the half. And yes, you heard that correctly. For Sam Houston taking care of business in this ballgame in that first half of play. Sam Houston men's basketball, it's the fewest points that the Cats have held an opponent to in a half as a Division I program. So Sam Houston making some history tonight. Jason Hooten trying to make some history as he is one win away from becoming the all-time wins leader here at Sam. Bob Marlin has that record with 225 victories. Head coach Jason Hooten tied that at Lamar just a few nights ago. Once again, I want to welcome you to the broadcast booth as well. For those of you that are joining us, please let us know you're here. Let us know where you're listening from and who you're cheering on tonight. And also, for those of you on Radio Land, feel free to call or feel free to text us. Don't call us. We can't answer it, but text us on the Bearkat fan text line at 512-522-9105. Again, that's the Bearkat fans text line. It's open tonight. Let us know where you're listening from and who you're cheering on. 512-522-9105. We'll look over some individual stats here in the first half. For Stephen F. Austin, the leading scorers only have 3 points. That's Jossel, who's 1 of 6. It came on a three-pointer. He's got 3. Kakelreese has 3 points only. His only shot was a three-pointer from downtown. And then a couple of shots, just Kinsmill, Hawkins, and Hall, each with 2. And that's it. So only players scoring 3 points and 2 points for Stephen F. Austin. On the flip side for Sam Houston, Savion Flagg. As he continues his streak as a Bearkat, he has never had a game under double-digit points. Tonight, he's already got 15, 5 of 10 from the field, shooting 3 of 4 from downtown and 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Great effort so far in this ball game by Savion Flagg. Other players scoring, Jaden Ray, 3 of 5. He has 7 points, 1 of 2 from three-point land, 2 boards for him. And then Jaron Cook, 1 of 4. He had that three-pointer from downtown with 3 points. So only 3 players scoring for Sam Houston. It has pretty much been the Savion Flagg show here in this ball game so far. Bearkats ended the half on a 20-5 run over the last 13 minutes. They forced 3 turnovers in 5 minutes by Stephen F. Austin and held them to no score in the last 5 minutes of play. We'll step aside. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about this one at half, and we'll have the second half getting underway. Again, Sam Houston leading 25-12. We've also got the WAC scoreboard coming up. Stay with us from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Artec Signs and Lighting Incorporated is a family-owned, full-service business based in Huntsville, Texas for over 20 years. They do business cards, decals, yard signs, banners, and billboards to name a few. They can design and fabricate electrical signs to fit your business needs. Busted signs and lights? Their 45-foot bucket truck and in-house electrician can service you. They are located at 625 Highway 190 East. Give them a call at 936-435-9966. Artec Signs and Lighting Incorporated looks forward to serving you.
Season tickets are on sale for 2021-22 basketball season. Season tickets start as low as $99. One price gets you both men's and women's Bearkat basketball. Call 936-294-1729 or go online at gobearcats.com/tickets to secure your seat today.
This has been the Bearkat Basketball Halftime Show. We'll be right back with the second half of tonight's game on the Bearkat Sports Network and 101.7 KSAM.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Wiesner of Huntsville.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
All right, friends, back at it here from Huntsville, Texas. Sam Houston men's basketball leading SFA 25-12. About 3 minutes to go on that Miller time game clock before we get things rocking and rolling here in the second half. Boy, Sam Houston, they're shooting poorly as well, but when you hold SFA, a team that normally shoots close to 50% from the field, only 19%, is unbelievably impressive. I said earlier, this is the first time that Sam Houston, as a Division I program, has held an opponent to this few of points. They have never held an opponent to this low of points in a first half of play, only 12 for SFA. in that first half. We'll look around the rest of the WAC here as New Mexico State 3-0. They're on a 9-game winning streak, a 14-2 overall record, 9-1 in their last 10. They lead the WAC, followed by the powerhouse Grand Canyon. They've won 5 in a row, 3-0 in the WAC, 13-2 overall. Then it's Seattle at 2-0 in WAC conference play, 11-4 overall. They've won 3 and 7-3 in their last 10. And then how about the Bearkats sitting in 4th, 4-1 in Western Athletic Conference play, a 9-9 overall record. They have won 2 in a row, trying to make it 3 in a row here tonight. At halftime again, 25-12, Bearkats lead here in Huntsville. And other games getting underway this afternoon. This was the early one. Chicago State on the road in Beaumont facing Lamar. Chicago State's 5-13. Lamar's 2-13 after the Bearkats trumped them in their last game just on Friday night. That game about to get underway. Dixie State is on the road at Seattle. That ball game about to get underway. And then a 5 o'clock tip-off for Abilene Christian on the road in Las Cruces, New Mexico, facing New Mexico State. Again, a 5 p.m. tip-off there. And then the late game tonight will be on ESPNU. It's Tarleton State at Grand Canyon in Phoenix, Arizona. So a lot of WAC basketball still left to be played here on this beautiful Saturday. A cool and chilly Saturday here in Huntsville, Texas. It won't get out of the 40s, but that's why I like it in the gym. It's always comfortable inside Johnson Coliseum. We'll step aside and take a 30-second break. We'll have second half when we come back from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
101.7 KSAM is KSAM Huntsville, and you're listening to the Bearkat Sports Network.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family, and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Wiesner of Huntsville.
All right, friends, here we go. Second half about to get underway. Sam Houston in the huddle right now. Everybody locking arms. This Bearkat team, you have got to see them in person, as I believe it is something very, very special. It took them a while to get started this season, but as I travel with these guys and have gotten to know them, their culture, their camaraderie, their friendship, their familyship, it's all coming together. And these guys are having fun right now. Of course, when you win, you have fun, but these guys understand what it takes, and they're going to try to hold on here against a very tough and capable Stephen F. Austin team. You know that the Lumberjacks are not happy with that 12-point only performance in the first half. Inbound pass goes. Here we go. The Jacks will now move from left to right. Cackle-Reese has it on the left wing, guarded by Ray. He'll sling it over to the left corner to Jackson Posey. Back up top over Kinsmill. Kinsmill from the left elbow trying to drive in. Hop step. Ipe got a hand on it. Blocked it, and it goes over to the Bearkats. Great job by Tristan Ipe getting his big Bearkat claw up on that ball, saying, "Get it out of here, baby." Jaden Ray will bring it to the front court from right to left. Up top over to Javion May with the yellow shoes on to the right wing. He'll pass down low. Ipe wide open shot, good off the left side of the glass. And the Bearkats get the first bucket here in the second half, leading 27-12. 19-12 to go as we're underway in the second half. And we've already got our first media timeout. We'll be back in a moment from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
At HEB, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of HEB jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an HEB Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit HEB, your official game day headquarters, or use the My HEB app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family, and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Wiesner of Huntsville.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
Back at it, friends, live from Johnson Coliseum here in beautiful Huntsville, Texas. 19-12 to go on the Miller Time game clock. Just underway here in the second half as the Cats score first. A Tristan Ipe block against SFA gave the Bearkats an opportunity. Ipe went down, wiggled through some defenders, found himself wide open, received a pass, got an easy basket, and that's where we sit, 27-12. Again, with 19-12 to go here in this ball game. Jackson Posey will inbound just to the right of his own bench in front of the scorer's table here in just a few moments to get things underway. Again, I want to welcome you into the broadcast. Thanks for joining us. Let us know where you're listening from. We'd love to hear from you tonight as we'll keep rocking and rolling right here on the Bearkat Sports Radio Network. Inbounding is Posey. Again, still just a little bit of time as we're stuck in a media timeout. They're taking a little bit more time, and now they will buzz this one back into action. So here is Posey as he'll fire it from the sideline. Inbound goes over to Calcarees, directing his team. Two right-handed dribbles over to Jostle on the right wing. Bounce pass goes left wing. Solomon, he'll take a jumper. No good. Ricocheted off, took a couple of ping-pong bounces and didn't want to fall in. Jaden Ray with the rebound, guarded by Calcarees, moves from right to left. Ray to the left wing. Trying to work his dribble now. Kicks it all the way back out there to that left wing. Still holding on to it. Still has a dribble on the court. Now he'll pound the pebble inside. Throws over to Lampley. Around we go to May. May from the right wing. He'll flop this one up. That shot's no good. Rebound popped out. And is it saved? No, it goes over to Javion May. And it's a new one here for the Bearkats. Over to Lampley, right wing. Swings it over. Ray thought about a three. He'll go left wing to May. May, he'll take a three. Fires this one. It's too short. Boy, that air conditioner turned on Javion May that time. That's a tough break. Here comes the Jacks. Calcarees right corner. Jackson Posey. Three. No. Rebound flickered into the hands of Ipe. Oh, baby, he uses that wingspan. Flips it right into his hands. It's so hard to out-rebound that young man. As the Bearkats will bring it once again into the front court from right to left. It's Jaden Ray pounding the pebble on the claw of the SH logo at midcourt. Reach in. No, he stepped out of bounds. Or he stepped over the half-court line. Boy, that's a rare turnover there by Jaden Ray. You normally don't see him. And that's just one of those mind things. You got to be careful and realize where you're at. You got to have that situational awareness. And he stepped right there in the backcourt. So a turnover here. We'll give it back to the Jacks. Calcarees in the backcourt, moving from left to right. Inbound from Solomon. Calcarees flips it over to Jostle from the right wing, now near the right baseline, guarded by Lamp. Goes over here to Kinsmill. He'll take a jumper from the free throw line. Bounces off the clear. No good. Rebound to Savion Flagg. So those shooting woes are continuing here in this second half for this SFA team, but they're going up against one of the top rebounding teams in the WAC. Jaden Ray has it here on the left side, standing on the S logo. Jackson Posey guarding him. Down to 14 on the shot clock. Slings this one all the way over to May on the right corner. Jostle now steps up on him. Ipe trying to call for it. Now it's Lampley left wing, and that one well out of his reach and out of bounds by Javion May. Coach Hooten kind of looked over his right shoulder, having a quick chat with May, saying, come on, young man, let's pay attention here. Of course, Javion May missing some games because he had a nose injury, actually had surgery, and then came back versus Lamar. Got to have him out there. Here's a long three from the left wing. That one way off by Jostle, but the offensive rebound goes down to Kinsmill. He'll turn around here. This one, Ipe got a hand on it, but a block, or a foul rather, and it was actually Calvin Solomon. So Tristan Ipe with his third personal and the first team foul of this second half. That will send Solomon to the line here to shoot free throws. He's a 53% free throw shooter, 10 of 19, playing in 15 games, averages 8 a game. As he'll take him here from the right side. On the court for your Cats, it is Flagg, Lampley, Ipe, May, and Ray. Solomon to shoot the free throws here on the right side. He'll bend his knees, takes a deep breath. Right-handed free throw, no good. Boy, the scoring drought continuing here for SFA. As Ipe will head over to the sideline, and he'll get a little high five and a quick chat from head coach Jason Hooten and assistant coach Mudge. One more free throw attempt here for Solomon. Missed the first one. This one on its way, and good. So finally, Stephen F. Austin able to score. They had not scored in about 8 minutes or so going back to the first half. Here's Jaden Ray for the Cats from right to left. Left-handed dribble. He'll rotate over to the left wing. Now back up top to the three. Still has the ball in the court. Works it under his legs to the left hand. Now wants to drive in. He'll float this one right side too strong. Kowalski can't get the rebound. Oh, but Javion May, he had a strip and they called a foul. Tough break there for Javion May. It's his first personal in the second team foul. May was a little flustered with that. It looked like he may have had a clean steal, but the side official said no way. 27-13, Bearkats up front, 16:46 to go on the Miller time game clock. As the Jacks will bring it into the front court from left to right. Kinsmill guarded by Ray. Cackleries guarded by Ray. Cackleries to the left elbow. Now bounces this one down to Solomon. Trying to hop here on Flag over the right wing. It is Jackson Posey. Three, yes. So Jackson Posey with his first basket. He was 1 of 5 or 0 of 5 before that. Now we've got a whistle here. Not sure what the call was. There was a whistle here by the officials. 27-13. Boy, they're going to say no, that was not a three by Jackson. They're going to say that it, I don't know why they didn't count that. They did not count that shot. Now they go back and count it. Okay. 27-16. For the moment, they took it off. Now they put it back on. Here's the Bearkats on the left side with the lead. 16-10 to go in the Miller time game clock here in the ball game. Jaden Ray from the left wing. We're going to dribble over to his right hand. Kowalski high screen. Cacklery's working through it, though, on the defensive side. Pass goes down to Flag. Flag zings this one over. Left wing three. Lampley too short. It bounces off the back of the 10. Cacklery's with the rebound. Up front over to Jackson Posey. He'll strike this one to Kinsmill near that right wing. Now a left wing three. Cacklery's no. Rebound Javion May. Bearkats still trying to hold on to that stingy defense they've had here in this ball game. Jaden Ray over to Savion Flag from downtown. This one will not bounce in. Rebound May finds it. Here's Savion Flag tried to throw it down with authority. He was fouled, but 2 free throws coming up. Oh, mama, what a play! As Javion May was fighting for it, he was laying on the left baseline, found a wide open Savion Flag for a brief moment, and then a defender came in and fouled Savion Flag. He was about to rip that rim off the glass, baby. That'll take us to a media timeout. We'll take it for 60 seconds, though. 27-16. Bearkats up front. 15:33 to go on the Miller time game clock. We'll be back from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Hey y'all, Josh Ward here for Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Bill Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a No Bull deal. It's buying made easy. Bill Fick Ford, your No Bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Back at it here at Johnson Coliseum in Huntsville, Texas. Sam Houston men's basketball leading the Jacks 27-16 here in the Battle of the Piney Woods Hardwood edition. Thanks for joining us and spending your afternoon with us. A lot of folks here making their way. And I got to tell you, it would be certainly nice to see these kind of crowds at every game here at home for this Sam Houston team. These young men are exceptional athletes, and they're even better men off the court. Got to know each and every one of them. I've talked to them. These guys are the real deal, and they want to play basketball, and they're starting to come together as a team here now, looking for their third straight in a row and trying to go 5-1 in WAC play. You go back to Tarleton, that was the only loss in the Western Athletic Conference. They're a good team. They beat Stephen F. Austin as well. But Javion May did not play in that game. You put him in that game, and it could have been a lot closer. Bearkats may have been victorious. In those 9 losses this season also, it hasn't been like the Bearkats have just got blown out. There are some scores that may look lopsided, but those came late in the game. Sam Houston has been able to keep up with most teams. Even when they played Texas, they had a really solid first half against top-ranked, or one of the top-ranked teams in the top 25, Texas Longhorns. The Sam Houston basketball team, though, trying to take care of business here, as Savion Flag will go to the line here, shooting 2 free throws Flag so far in this ball game, only 2 of 5. Here on the left side now, bends his knees, right-handed free throw on the way, good. Oh, baby, that one said, I'm going to go in for you, Savion. It bounced off the front, bounced off the back, and then dropped in. One more coming up here for Flag. Already got 16 points, looking for his 17th, and won't get it here. It's a miss. Rebound over to Sadadrian Hall. It is Cacklereese now at the top on the right side for the Jacks. Picks up his dribble, goes over to Hall. Hall, the left-handed one dribble. Pass goes over to Posey, left wing. Now dribble down, back up top here. Handoff back over to Posey. Posey from the left elbow. He'll take a jumper. This shot no good. Nobody was there to go for the rebound. Finally, Jaden Ray has it. Everybody just kind of standing around wondering where the ball is. So Jaden Ray and the Bearkats have it here on the far side, moving from right to left. Ray guarded by Cacklereese. Cacklereese trying to poke in that right arm and knock it away, but Jaden Ray's not going to have it. He'll sing it over here to the corner, and it's out of bounds. Looking for Savion Flag, and then Flag mishandled it, trying to go to Javion Main. It's out of bounds on the right corner. The Bearkats have turned it over for the 10th time. 28-16 the score. Bearkats still leading. 14:54 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the second half of play. As Cacklereese will take the inbound from Kinsmill on the left side, moving it across center court. At the top of the SH logo. Jaden Ray guarding him, crossover dribble on the left wing, picks up his dribble, and he'll go over here to Diego Willis, who checked in for the first time. He's a 6'3 senior guard. Trying to work inside here is Hall. Right side, shot no good. Savion Flag may have got a hand on it. And the Bearkats with another rebound. Sam Houston, 29 boards in this game, now make it 30 already. 14:26 to go, leading 28-16. Ray floats this one up. Karwowski trying to alley-oop him. It was too high even for the 7'2". Shot not there. Cacklereese has it back for the Jacks from left to right. Top of the three, rotates left wing, picks it up, now flings a right-handed pass to Kinsmill. Over to Derek Tizano, who just checked in a few moments ago. Back into the hands of Kinsmill. Off the right side, Flag got a hand on it. Ball still here and one. It stayed with him on the offensive rebound. Flag had the first block. Kinsmill came back down with it. Yeah, it was Kinsmill. Kuba Karwowski picking up the and one foul. It's his second personal. And the third team foul by Sam Houston. So Karwowski will head over to the sideline. Coach Hooten having a chat with him, gave him a pat on his belt line. Checking back into the ball game is Kean Scroggins. So it is Scroggins, Lampley, Powers, and Flag in the keys. Jaden Ray rates at the top of the arc. Kinsmill. Here's the free throw. Bends his knees. The and one is good. 28-19. Three-point play converted there by SFA. As the Bearkats will bring it into the front court from right to left, it's Jaden Ray. Ray, crossover dribble. Now has it in the front court. Cacklereese guarding him. Over the left wing. Now near the left corner. Up top over to Powers, the pass goes. Powers working his dribble. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Down low to Savion Flag. Almost loses the handle to Lampley. Now it's Jaden Ray. Left wing three. This one, no good. Good look. Wouldn't fall. Hall with the rebound. Over to Cacklereese here now as he wiggles his way to the top of the three. Floats one over to Willis on the right wing. Now down low. The ball goes to Hall. Trying to work on Savion Flag. Turn around here. Pump fakes once. Shot up and good. Adrian Hall, 6'5" freshman guard, able to throw one up there over the 6'7" senior guard, Savion Flag. So is the rookie showing the veteran a little move down there. 28-21, Bearkats still with the lead. Powers has it on the left side. Loses the handle, so that ball went out of bounds. Boy, Bearkats getting sloppy now, 11 turnovers. They have led by as many... Well, trying to look at it, led by as many as 15 when it was 27-12.
30-second timeout on the court.
I don't think that's right, by the way. They had a pretty good lead, though, a substantial lead earlier. They haven't been able to find much. Maybe it was, as Sam Houston, yeah, they've only scored 3 here in this second half so far. They've been outscored 9-3 in the second half. So that largest lead was when it was 15, 27-12, as we just got underway, 19-19 to go in the second. We'll keep it right here in the middle of a Sam Houston timeout. Coach Hooten going to slow his guys down a bit. As SFA only scored 12 in the first half. They've already got 9 here, though, in the second. 28-21. They're shooting 8 of 39, 21%. Bearkats have cooled off to only 10 of 32. It's been a very poor shooting performance for both these teams. And a turnover here, the 11th by Sam Houston. Only 7 turnovers for the Jacks. And SFA will have it back here trying to continue to find some life here. Sam Houston has went cold. 0 of their last 7, 4 turnovers in the last 6.5 minutes. They haven't scored in 2.5. The Jacks again trying to cut into this deficit, trailing 28-21, under 13 to go here in the second half. Inbound pass goes to Hall. Hall at the top of the 3, trying to work it here on Savion Flagg. Was able to earlier. Turnaround jumper here, no good. This time goes out of bounds off the front fingers of Savion Flagg. No, the other side judge says it goes to Sam Houston. I was way on the other side. It looked like Flagg knocked it out, but one of the side judges says no, it was off of the Lumberjacks. So inbounding here is Savion Flagg to Dante Powers. Powers guarded by Cackleries, working a crossover dribble into the front court from left to right. Ball in his left hand on the left wing. Good defense here by Cackleries. Dante Powers up top to Scroggins. Scroggins finds Lampley, right wing, thought about a 3. Now looking for a penetration inside, bounces it over to Scroggins. He wasn't ready for it, but able to hold on to it. Scroggins, left-handed dribble, pump fakes a couple of times, trying to get his team to run around. He'll turn around and take a shot here. That one well short, and shot clock violation. Not a good possession there by Sam Houston. Lampley threw up a prayer, and it went in, but it was after the clock expired. That's tough. Our bigger partner was Powers from way outside that right corner. Doesn't matter, the shot didn't count. The Bearkats turning it over a lot here now. 5 turnovers in the last 7 minutes. They haven't scored in over 3 minutes. Holding on to that 28-21 advantage with 12:19 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the ball game. SFA has it. Inbound pass from the sideline from Kinsmill to Cackleries. Cackleries all alone in the backcourt. Now Powers will step up and guard him, moving from left to right. Right-handed dribble. Over the right wing, the pass goes into the hands of Derek Tizano, who checked in just a few moments ago. Up top to Hall. Hall chest back over to Cackleries. And now here is Tizano putting up a shot, rolls in and out, won't drop on the toilet bowl roll. The offensive rebound, and a foul is called here. Gavin Kinsmill was fighting for it. And we've got a whistle and a timeout. We'll take it to immediate timeout for 90 seconds. We'll be back in a moment from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Artec Signs and Lighting Incorporated is a family-owned, full-service business based in Huntsville, Texas for over 20 years. They do business cards, decals, yard signs, banners, and billboards, to name a few. They can design and fabricate electrical signs to fit your business needs. Busted signs and lights? Their 45-foot bucket truck and in-house electrician can service you. They are located at 625 Highway 190 East. Give them a call at 936-435-9966. Artec Signs and Lighting Incorporated looks forward to serving you.
Bearkats all of their last 7 and 5 turnovers in the last 7.5 minutes. They haven't scored in 3.5 minutes. Still nursing that 28-21 lead. They led 25-12 in the first half, where they held SFA to the lowest point total that Bearkats have ever held an opponent in their tenure as a Division I program. Now SFA is trying to do the same thing to Sam Houston here in the second half. Bearkats led by as many as 15 when it was 27-12. Just have not been able to find much life since then. Taking a look around the WAC scoreboard, more schools playing, now underway with 9:13 to go in the first. Lamar leading Chicago State in Beaumont. Lamar desperately looking for a win in WAC conference play. They're only 2-13 with 11:41 remaining in the first. In Seattle, Dixie State on the road, trailing Seattle 12-9. And 2 more games getting underway in Western Athletic Conference. Abilene Christian on the road in Las Cruces, New Mexico, facing New Mexico State. Tip-off at 5. And then the late game tonight at 8 p.m. is Tarleton State on the road in Phoenix to battle Grand Canyon, who's 13-2. That should be a good matchup. That one will be televised, by the way, on ESPNU. So we'll whistle this one back into action here, coming out of the media timeout. Free throws coming up, as Kean Scroggins with his 4th personal foul earlier, and at the line here is Gavin Kinsmill, a 60% free throw shooter. He's 1 of 1 so far today. He had that and 1 a little bit earlier. So 2 free throws coming up here for Kinsmill on the right side. As he'll take 3 dribbles, bends his knees, right-handed delivery, yes. 28-22, that 15-point advantage has been stripped down to 6 now. It's SFA trying to take it down to 5. Kinsmill at the free throw line. Left and right leg spread apart. Right-handed free throw. Good. Nailed both of them perfectly. 28-23. Bearkats need a score. SFA on a 6-0 run over the last 2 minutes, an 11-1 run over the last 5. Dante Powers will bring it in the front court, trying to break this 3.5 minutes of a scoreless run for Sam Houston. As Kean Scroggins has it. Back over to Dante Powers. Powers got hit from behind. There was no call. And it's a turnover. David Cacklereese has it. He'll move from left to right. Trying to bring it into the front court with another basket here. Cacklereese on that left side. Goes up top here to Tizano. Back up front to Hall. Hall, pass over Cackleree's left wing. 15 on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Tizano. A whistle here and a foul before the shot's on the floor. If that's on Kean, he's out. No, that one's called on Jaron Cook. His first personal and the 5th team foul. Dante Powers will head over to the bench as Tristan Ipe will check back into the game. Also Jaden Ray as Kean Scroggins will head over to the bench. And this Bearkat team desperately looking for a stop here. Again, an 0 for their last 7. They've allowed SFA to go on an 11-1 run over the last 5:47. As Diego Willis will inbound here, fires it on the right side to Cacklereese. Bounces it down low. Kinsmill slams it home. Well, it's a one-possession game now for the Bearkats, leading 28-25. 11 minutes to go on the Miller Time game clock. They have got to find some life here. As Jaden Ray will bring it into the front court on the near side from right to left. Ray working a left-handed dribble, finds Ipe at the top. Ipe, a couple of left-handed bounces of the rock down to Savion Flagg on the left wing, trying to backpedal his way. He'll fire this one over to Lampley. Lampley almost loses the handle. Down to 7 on the shot clock. Lampley right wing. He'll take a long 2. This one no good as it ricocheted off the left side of the rim. And the shooting woes continue here for the Bearkats as Cacklereese goes all the way over to Willis. This one turned over. It's DeMarcus Lampley to Jaden Ray on the near side, moving from right to left. Trying to skate through a defender, turns on the Jets, floats up the shot. It's no good. Oh, man, the speed was there, but the shot wasn't. Cacklereese floats this one up, fouled and one. Unbelievable. And now SFA with an opportunity to tie the ball game. Sam Houston has lost their juice. Somebody needs to put some more sugar back in that water for these Bearkats. As Cacklereese will go to the line, it's a foul on Savion Flagg, his first personal and the 6th team foul by the Bearkats here in this second half. Boy, Cacklereese taking some time here tying his shoe. It took him about 10 seconds to tie that shoe down there. Cacklereese an and one opportunity. That ball just kind of tricked its way into the rim on a foul by Savion Flagg. Here's the and one. Yes, we're tied. Tied up 28 apiece, 10:22 to go here in the Battle of the Piney Woods Hardwood edition. Jaden Ray will bring it into the front court across the SH logo, working a dribble behind his back. Cacklereese on him. Now double teamed. Ray retreats. Now to the left wing. Ray still has it, trying to fend through defenders, and a reach in and a foul here on Cacklereese. Reaching a little, oh, he got teed up. He had a word with the ref. You can't do that, Cacklereese, as he was cackling his mouth too much down there to the official. That may be the break that Sam Houston needed. Those technical fouls will slow down your team. And now the Sam Houston student section saying, you can't do that. A little yakety yak from Cacklereese down there, and DeMarcus Lampley to shoot the technicals. Only 9 of 14 this season from the free throw line. Averages 12 points a game, a 64% free throw shooter. All alone on the left side. Cacklereese, that's his 2 quick fouls there as he had 1 and then the technical. And that'll take us to 3 team fouls for SFA. Again, the Bearkats were all knotted up here at 28 apiece, 10:05 to go. As SFA has already scored more than they did in the first half. They were held to 12. They've already got 16. They have outscored Sam Houston 16-3 in this second half. So here's DeMarcus. Light him up, Lampley, trying to break this knotted score here for the Bearkats. As he will put all of his concentration down on the court, takes a deep breath, bends his knees. The right-handed free throw is good. Bearkats regain the lead, baby. 29-28, one more coming up for Lamp. As the Cats finally scoring, they were scoreless in almost 4 minutes. Here's Lampley, deep breath, right-handed free throw. Yes, good at the bottom of the net. DeMarcus, light him up, Lampley with 2 huge free throws for the Bearkats. Sam Houston needed them. Lampley gave it to him. Sam Houston's 5 of 11 from the free throw line. After the technical by Cackleries, the Cats will inbound and hold on to it here. They'll go over to a inbound from the sideline. Originally it was going to be on the baseline. And so here is Jaron Cook set to trigger it in. Standing on the Coliseum word on that left base or left sideline. Goes over to Ray. Ray to the right wing. Back up top, Ipe. Left-handed dribble. Ipe slings it down to Flag. Throws it up. No good. Gets the rebound. Good for Savion Flag. Oh, baby, what a play. Savion Flag coming alive here for the Bearkats in the second half. Sam Houston re-extends the lead, 32-28, 9:45 to go. Here's a 3 right wing. It's no good for Willis. The rebound drops over to Jaron Cook. Get that stove hot, baby. We need Jaron to get on fire. Jaden Ray will bring it into the front court. Right at dead center on the SH logo. Cackleries on him like a hawk. Left-handed dribble. Floats this one over to Savion Flag. Now it's Lampley. Corner 3. This one off the front of the rim. No good. The ball bounced around. Sam Houston has it. Jaron Cook. That was all started by Ipe. And another opportunity here for the Bearkats is Jaden Ray. He's fouled on the play by Kinsmill. Oh, baby, that's a big foul. Not in the act of shooting, so the Cats will inbound. 20 back on the shot clock. That's the 4th team foul here by SFA. The foul will go on Kinsmill. That is his 2nd personal. Cook inbound pass over to Jaden Ray. Remember, he stepped over the backcourt line earlier. He's got to watch that here. As he'll work his way inside. Ray flings this one over to Ipe. Saw him. Ipe, yes! Left shot good for Tristan Ipe. Oh, baby, what a play and an assist by Jaden Ray. 34-28, 8:50 to go on the Miller Time game clock. The Cats have regained the momentum on a 6-0 run over the last minute. Here is Hall trying to work on the left side. He'll go back over to Cackleries. Up top here to Willis now. Willis back to Cackleries left wing. Thought about a 3. Trying to wiggle his way inside. Now rotates to the right wing. Down to 4 on the clock. Hall thought about a 3. Now steps up for a 2 at the buzzer. No good. Shot clock violation. Bearkats ball. Sam Houston has it. The Bearkats finding some life finally here in the second half of play. They lead 34-28, 8:22 to go on the Miller Time game clock here in the second as Jaden Ray will command his team back into the front court. It's Ray, has a lane, floats it, teardrop, no good. Put back isn't there. This ball goes out of bounds off Ipe and it's turned over. Jaden Ray was 64 ounces of confidence on that play and it just wouldn't drop in. He's got 7, 3 of 8 shooting. Savion Flag, by the way, 18 points. He leads all scores. No one in double digits for Stephen F. Austin. Again, 34-28, 8:09 remaining here in the ball game. Inbound pass for the Jacks goes into the hands of Jackson Posey. He will move from left to right. With a left-handed dribble near the left wing, Kinsmill sets the high screen on Ray. Ray works through it. Now the pass over to Tizano. Tizano back to Willis at the top. Over the left wing, inside Jackson Posey. Posey floats an awkward shot, and it's good. Boy, he took that one over his left shoulder from the WAC logo. And that'll finally end the 2.5-minute scoring drought for SFA. Bearkats only 2 of their last 13, leading by 4, 34-30. Ray has it on the left side. Guarded here by Jackson Posey. Ray loses the handle, and it's turned over to Willis. Now to Jackson Posey on the far side from left to right. So he'll work it here on Jaden Ray. Swings this one down low to Solomon. Solomon, Flag, reaches around, pokes it away, and they call a foul. Little reach around foul there on Savion Flag. That's his 2nd personal and the 7th team foul. So 1-1 coming up now as any Sam Houston defensive foul will put SFA to the line as they are in the bonus the remainder of this 7:21. We'll step aside. We'll take a 30-second break from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
All right, friends, back at it here from Johnson Coliseum. Thanks for joining us on the Bearkat Sports Radio Network in the middle of a media timeout. I got a friend sitting next to me. You may have heard him on Bearkat Football, Brian Adam. Brian, what's going on, man?
Hey, Rob. Happy New Year, man. Good to see you.
Yeah, man, it's exciting. I know you don't get to do we do football together. You don't get to do a whole lot of basketball. And you were over here. I said, hey, man, why don't you drop by and say hello for a little bit, man?
Man, it's good to see you. What a ball game, huh?
Yeah, man.
I mean, anytime SFA comes to play Sam Houston, man, no matter football, basketball, baseball, whatever it is, I mean, it is always a wild game.
Well, Brian Adams, the former Sam Houston Bearkat quarter. There he is. See, there he is. If you're in the booth, you get a special view of Brian. But we've got a good one here. Sam Houston trying to hold on to the lead. 34-30, 7:21 to go on that Miller time game clock here in the second half. Brian, I'm so glad you got to make it out today. It's a good crowd here at Johnson, too. I was saying on the air earlier, it would be so exciting to have this crowd at every home game.
Oh, man, this is a great crowd. They're fired up. I mean, we got a really close ball game. And I love it. The student section is a lot of kids are out supporting their team. I love that. You know, the community support, everything else. Great crowd here. Great ball game, man. What an afternoon, huh?
What does it feel like for you to get to be a fan once in a while? Because we get to call the football games. We don't get to watch them as a fan. What does that feel like just being as a fan tonight?
You know what? Obviously it feels great. It gives you a different perspective. And you can get back, you can just relax and watch and cheer along, you know, like all the other fans. It's a blast. Love it.
Awesome, man. Well, getting Brian Adams up here joining us. Appreciate you, Brian.
Man, thanks for having me, Rob.
It's been a lot of fun. Football getting underway. We'll take on Texas A&M to start the season, too. That's going to be exciting coming up in the fall, man. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I am, too, man. You know, the schedule just came out, a week or so ago. Yeah, A&M's at the top of the list, first game of the season. That a way to start it out. I mean, go to Kyle Field, get a big win against the Aggies. What other better way to start?
Solomon here. An and one on the way, or 1-1. No good. Rebound goes into the hands here of Ipe, back to Dante Powers. And here we go. Bearkats trying to hold on here. 7:14 to go on the Miller time game clock. 34-30. Cats with the advantage on their home court. It's Dante Powers, right wing. Swings it from the hip. Cook, light the stove. No. Boy, that stove, they need to put some gas behind it because it will not light tonight. That three-pointer no good. As the handle almost lost by Jackson Posey. Javion May down there diving for it. Boy, he is a hawk. Anytime he sees that ball on the court, he's going to go right after it. It remains with SFA. Plenty of time on the shot clock here for Posey as he tries to work from the left wing. Using a right-handed pass, goes up top to Tizano. Tizano at the top of the three. Dante Powers on him. Savion Flagg reached around too much there on Kinsmill. Another foul on Savion Flagg. That is now 18 fouls by the Bearkats. So another 1-and-1 opportunity coming up here for SFA. As Diego Willis has a quick chat with his coach there on the sideline, talking things over with Kyle Keller, and 1-and-1 coming up here for Gavin Kinsmill. Kinsmill on the right side. So far, he is 3 of 3 perfect, now make it 4 of 4. Things remain hot here for Gavin Kinsmill. 34-31, 6:42 remaining on the Miller time game clock here in this ball game. It's Kinsmill trying to remain perfect. He's in double digits now with 10 points. Take a couple of dribbles on that right side. Bends his knees. Free throw on the way and makes it. Boy, he has been hot. 3 of 6, 5 of 5 now. He's got 11 points. And it is only a 2-point Sam Houston advantage. They have not scored again in the last 2:17, only making 2 of their last 14 shots. They have got to score here. As Dante Powers has it on the left wing, guarded by Posey. Savion Flagg trying to set the screen. Little give-and-go action back to Flagg now near the left baseline. 10 on the shot clock. Thought about a jumper, pump faked once, trying to work this one now from the paint. Left elbow pass, down to May. 4 on the clock. May, they've got to shoot here, and they turn it over. It goes out of bounds off SFA. The ball was out of bounds off the fingertips of Stephen F. Austin. It went there off of Tizano, and the Bearkats should get bailed out here. They may go back and review this one. Coach Hooten is a little livid here. Oh, they called it a shot clock violation. That's unfortunate because that ball was out of bounds before the red came up on the glass, and Coach Hooten is livid right now. And I got to agree with him. The fans here aren't happy. The light went off. The ball was out of bounds. They're going to say it was a shot clock violation. So SFA has the ball here, trailing by 2, trying to tie it. They could take the lead with a 3. 34-32, 6 minutes to go. Pass over right wing, Willis. Willis fires this one to Dezano. Now over to the left corner. It's Posey. Now inside the paint. Pass goes over Willis for 3. That shot well short. Flag trying to save it. Dante Powers is down there. And it goes out of bounds off of Sam Houston with 8 seconds remaining. They're going to jack it back up to 20 seconds on the shot clock. Bearkats haven't scored in over 3 minutes. They've been outscored in the second half 20-9 with 5:48 to go here in the ball game. Again, appreciate you, Brian, coming by and chatting with us for a little bit. The former Sam Houston Bearkat quarterback, and you'll be hearing a lot of Brian and I, of course, coming up in the fall as well when football gets back underway. He may do some baseball with me, too. We'll see if he'll come in. Here's the inbound pass, 20 on the clock. Solomon has it. Trying to work down low on Flag. Has the separation. Shot good. We're tied. 34-34. Sam Houston has got to find a way to score here. They haven't scored in over 3 minutes. Jaden Ray brings it into the front court from right to left, guarded up top by Jackson Posey. Ray has it, and a reach-in foul here called on Solomon.
Foul's called on number 13, Calvin Solomon.
That's his second personal and the 5th team foul by SFA here in the second half. It'll be a sideline inbound here by Javion May. 5:30 to go on the Miller Time game clock. Bearkats trying to find a little bit of a run here again. It is Flag from downtown, too strong. This one popped up by Ipe, but it goes right back to the hands of Calvin Solomon. Solomon goes over to the corner, down low to Willis. Willis trying to back this one over to Solomon. Solomon, actually it is Kinsmill, and it's an offensive foul as Savion Flag took it. Yes, baby. It's on Gavin Kinsmill, his 3rd personal and the 6th team foul by the Jacks. Justin Kring joining us in the booth. Appreciate you, Justin. Also, Jonathan Knobloch was saying hello to Brian a little bit earlier when we had him on at half. 34-34, 5:15 to go on the Miller Time game clock here in this one in Huntsville. Jaden Ray will bring it into the front court from right to left. Working his dribble, rotates to the right wing. Solomon guarding him. Still has the ball here on his left hand, crosses back to the right. He'll float this one from the right elbow. Shot's not there. Just trying to force one inside. It was a good look. Solomon with the rebound. Solomon takes it, trying to go coast to coast. Actually, will go to the corner here to Willis. Takes a 3. This one well off. Rebound. Oh, backpedaling down is Tizano. He took a hard drop down there on the court. They're going to whistle a foul here against Sam Houston.
Foul's called on number 12.
It's on Tristan Ipe, his 4th personal. And now the 10-9. It's the 9th team foul. So 1-1 coming up here for Tizano. Next foul by the Bearkats will result in 2 free throws every time they foul on the defensive side for SFA. 1-1 here for Tizano. Only 1 of 4 this season. He's only played in 8 games, averages 1 point a game. Take a couple of dribbles. The front end is good. Oh, man, that bounced high in the air and finally dropped in. So SFA will regain the lead here, 35-34, 4:46 to go on that Miller Time game clock. Bearkats trying to win. Get another victory here in the WAC. Looking for their 3rd in a row. Currently 4-1 in conference play. Next free throw is good. No good. Rattled away. Javion May has it. Back over to Jaden Ray. Ray will command his offense, moving from right to left. Now on the far side, Ray will step up and call a timeout. So Sam Houston will call the timeout. We'll stretch it with him to 90-second media timeout from Ben Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Ticket Smarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than Ticketsmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearkat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
Back at it here. They did not stretch that to a media timeout, so we'll break for 30. We're back at it. SFA leading Sam Houston 34-35. They only put up 12 in the first half. They've almost doubled that here, though, in the second. Outscoring Sam Houston 23-9. So the Cats, the great defensive effort in the first half, and now Stephen F. Austin finding some life. And they're trying to do to the Sam Houston team what the Bearkats did to them in that first half. Sam Houston inbounding in front of the scorer's table. Javion May into the backcourt over to Jaden Ray. Ray guarded by Jackson Posey, and here we go. Ray has it now on the near side. Left-handed dribble on the left wing. High screen, Savion Flagg. Ray to the right wing. He'll go Lampley, 3, please. No, won't fall. And Javion May with the rebound, though. That'll reset the clock. Back up top, over to Jaden Ray. Jaden Ray trying to fend off Willis way out there near the right wing. Ray trying to find a lane. Hop step, floater. This one, no good. And Ipe tried to get it, but it goes out of bounds off SFA. Been some good looks there for Jaden Ray. They just won't fall. Bearkats trying to regain the lead with 4:11 to go here on the Miller Time game clock. Jaden Ray to inbound on the O of the Sam Houston logo on the right baseline. He'll go up top. It is Savion Flagg for 3. This one no good. The cold streak continues. Ball out of bounds, and it will remain with Sam Houston again. It's a good box out there by Javion May, holding Tazano from trying to get that one. 4:05 to go, 20 on the shot clock as it resets. Jaden Ray to inbound again for Sam Houston. He'll go way up there to Savion Flagg. Flagg swings it over May. Corner, Lampley, please. Yes! Light it up to Marcus Lampley. The Bearkats needed it, and Lampley delivered. Coach Hooten is fired up for his guys. 37-35 as Lampley buries it. It's his second field goal of the game. That one a huge 3. Willis back over to the right wing. Kinsmill near the top of the 3, left-handed dribble. Tried to work this one over to Posey. Posey at the top, guarded by Javion May. Posey now to the left elbow. Over to Willis. Willis back at the top, down to 2. He'll fire a long 3. This one well short. And a rebound to Savion Flagg. Now the Bearkats can find some life here. They need separation. 37-35 with a 2-point advantage. 3:17 to go on the Miller Time game clock. As Jaden Ray stands tall at the S of the SH logo near center court, he is guarded by Posey. Lampley will set the screen, and Jaden Ray rotates to the right wing, now guarded by Willis. Ray fires up a shot. This one banks in. Oh my goodness, he banked it in off the right side for 3. He'll take it, and the Bearkats have a 5-point advantage. Oh mama, I don't think he wanted that shot to go like that, but it went in. You'll take it. Solomon up top here, goes down Kinsmill, and 1. Well, that shot right side off the glass, and an and 1 as Ipe may have fouled him. We'll see who it's on.
Foul spot on number 12.
It is, and Tristan Ipe is fouled out of the ball game. That's unfortunate. You have got to have Ipe on the court, and he is now fouled out. And we've got a timeout on the court. We'll take it for 30 seconds. We'll be back in a moment from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
Back at the Battle of the Piney Woods Hardwood edition here at Johnson Coliseum in Huntsville, Texas. Bearkats leading SFA 40-37. An and 1 opportunity coming up here in just a few moments for the Jacks. We talk about 132 games played between these two teams. Such a storied rivalry, both of them in the WAC, but Sam Houston will be moving out of the WAC to the Conference USA. They'll play one more season in the Western Athletic Conference after this, and then they'll officially move over to CUSA. Good basketball conference, both of them. The WAC is a good one, and so is Conference USA. Sam Houston shooting only 30%, 14 of 46 for the field. Stephen F. Austin, my goodness, 25% for a team that's almost at 50%. They normally shoot 48.7. This Bearkat defense is doing their job. The offense has not been able to score, though. Ipe has fouled out of the ballgame with 4 points. And that is not something that you want to see because Ipe is such a critical player to this team. So he'll foul out after playing only 16 minutes. Flagg has been in there for 37 minutes. Jaden Ray for 32. Lampley is threatening the 30 mark at 29. So a free throw coming up here by Kinsmill. He's already got 13 in this ball game. The only player in double digits for Stephen F. Austin, shooting 4 of 7 from the field. He's perfect from the free throw line at 5 and 5. We'll see if he nails this one as we'll come out of that media timeout, getting reset to go here. We quickly look around the WAC scoreboard. Lamar still leading Chicago State with 150 to go in the first. in Beaumont 31-36. Dixie State trailing Seattle on the road 38-20 with 2:01 to go in the first half in that one. So here's Kinsmill trying to make it 6 from the free throw line here tonight. So take a couple of dribbles, and one opportunity here for him as the free throw is on its way. No good. Rebound, batted around. Javion May's got it. It almost went to Dezano. Javion May stayed with it. You've got to watch him. He is such a solid player for this Bearkat team. As Jaden Ray will bring it in the front court on the far side. Bearkats leading by 3, 40-37. Behind the back dribble. Oh, mama, what a play by Jaden Ray. Wow. As he skated through defenders, turned on the Jets. Somebody call NASA, baby. The Rockets lit tonight. 42-37. Bearkats extended. 2:13 to go. The Jacks have it in his Cackleries. Near the left elbow. Passes all the way over to Posey. Corner 3. No good. Bounces over to Lampley. Jaden Ray has it in the backcourt. He has got 12 points. The Bearkats holding on to a 5-point advantage. They have made 3 out of their last 3, guarded by Cackleries. Is Jaden Ray near the half-court line, running some clock here. It is now down to 10 on the shot clock. Ray will start making his move. Cackleries on him. Ray throws it over. Cook, left corner 3. This one way too strong. Javion May's got to put it up. Lampley has it. He didn't shoot it. Lampley didn't know that the shot clock had ran down, and it's a turnover by Sam Houston with 1:33 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the game. Oh, man, Kurwowski will check back in for Jaron Cook. So it is Kurwowski, Flagg, May, Lampley, and Ray on the court for your Bearkats. 42-37, Sam Houston holding on to the advantage. And
timing on the game clock.
We'll go here as they're going to look at some time on a game clock and take a quick break. We'll keep things right here, friends. Boy, this has been an exciting one. Sam Houston now with 17 in the second half. They've been outscored 25-17. The officials here will try to whistle them back into action here. Rob Kruger, Matthew Ruckeson, and Derek Schultz, the officials here tonight. Stephen F. Austin has that one technical foul with David Cackleries earlier. Lampley hit both 3 throws on that, and Sam Houston turned that into a 4-point swing. Let's get back into action here as SFA will inbound in front of the Bearkats bench. It is Kinsmill over to Cackleries. Cackleries now on that right side in his own front court. Chest pass to the left wing to Solomon. Solomon trying to work here on Savion Flagg. Picks it up just outside the circle in the paint. Back up top over to Posey. Posey, right wing, 3, too short. Ball goes out of bounds. Back to the Bearkats, baby. 42-37, 1:14 to go here in Huntsville. Sam Houston trying to hold on to it. Jaron Cook back in the ball game for Kuma Kurwowski. Band getting loud here. A couple of whistles here, and I think we'll go back to a timeout. Maybe they're going to go back and review this time one more time. We'll take a quick 30-second break. We'll be back in a moment. 42-37, Cats up front from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
42-37 here in Huntsville, Texas. 1:14 to go on the Miller time game clock. The Bearkats up front against their rivals, the Lumberjacks of Stephen F. Austin, here in this 132nd matchup, the Battle of the Piney Woods Hardwood edition. I'm Rob Hipp. Again, thanks for joining us. Always a pleasure to bring you these games. Sam Houston trying to defeat Stephen F. Austin for the first time in 4 games. Their last victory for the Bearkats was all the way back on March the 9th of 2019 on the road in Nacogdoches, where it's always tough to play no matter what. A 68-57 victory there. So we'll come out of this timeout here in just a few moments. Again, if you're out there listening, we'd love to hear from you. The Bearkat fan text line is open for text messaging at 512-522-9105. Again, 512-522-9105. 522-9105. Bearkats 9-9 overall, 4-1 in the WAC on a 2-game winning streak. They have won 4 in a row here at home, 5-1 at Johnson. They're only 2-5 on the road, 2-3 in neutral spots, and 3-0 in non-division games. I don't know if that stat's actually accurate because they did lose some non-divisional games. But anyways, 5-1 here at home, trying to go 6-1 this season.
Review call on the court stands. Bearkats ball.
So they reviewed that to make sure, and it did stand, so it will remain with Sam Houston. They were looking to make sure it was a shot clock violation where the ball went. Dante Powers trapped in a backcourt. He'll throw it up to Cook. That leaves Lampley wide open. He thought about a 3, and now the ball's knocked away here by Solomon. Oh, Lampley thought about a 3 and was trying to dart it back as he realized, what am I doing? He went over to Dante Powers, and then Solomon knocked it out of bounds. The officials are talking about this, and Kyle Keller over there, the coach for SFA, he's not happy. And they're going to go to the screen here and review this under 2 minutes to see if it was in fact out of bounds off Stephen F. Austin or if it went out off the Bearkats. We'll take another 30-second break. 42-37. Sam Houston trying to hold on in the last 107 from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Wiesner of Huntsville.
Hi, friends. Welcome back. Officials still down there reviewing this one. Rob Kruger is down there at the screen. The athletic representative for Sam Houston, Tommy Winder, is down there helping to run that. And now all 3 of these officials are going to talk. It's Rob Kruger, Matthew Russakin, and Derek Schult, and they will say that it does remain with Sam Houston. So the review will make it stand as it was. 42-37. Bearkats again trying to hold on here. Shooting only 31%, 15 of 48 from the field, 7 of 26 from downtown. And again, the free throws have hurt him tonight, only 5 of 11. The turnovers have been the story, though, for Sam Houston. They have turned it over 16 times in this ball game. They have out-rebounded 44-35, though. This one will go all the way into the backcourt. Wise pass back there to Jaden Ray. Ray now will bring it to the front court, running some clock. Jackson Posey guarding him. Ray's got to be careful of that half-court line. He's very close to it. Still has it out there, down to 10 on the shot clock, trying to wiggle through defenders. Here's Ray. He finds the lane. Ray floats it up on its way, and that one was partially blocked. Man, it looked good from here that it was going to float. Here's Solomon, coast to coast, right wing, good. 42-39. It is only a 3-point advantage for the Jacks. The Bearkats trapped in the backcourt. Jaden Ray loses it, turns it over, but he gets it back. And now a whistle and a foul goes against Solomon. Oh, mama, what a series of events there. Well, that is the 7th team foul now, and a 1-and-1 coming up here for Sam Houston as Jaden Ray back there lost it as he was trapped in the backcourt, then popped it back up into the air, got it, and he was fouled. Javion May will check back into the game for Jaron Cook, so it is Flag, Powers, Lampley, May, and Jaden Ray shooting the free throw. 1-and-1 coming up here for Jaden Ray. And the Bearkats a critical free throw. He's a 78% free throw shooter, 18 of 23 this season. He'll bend his knees. It's on its way. It's good, baby. It's good. Huge free throw there by the junior guard, Jaden Ray. It is now 43-39 with 36 seconds to go. As Ken Scroggins will check back into the ball game for Dante Powers. So they're trying to put some bigs in there for the rebounding opportunities. Lampley will head over to the bench. So Powers will actually stay in. It is Powers, May out there, Flag and Scroggins in the key. Ray to shoot the second free throw. Bends his knees, left-handed free throw, good. He made both of them, baby. 44-39, 35 seconds to go. Cackleries to the right side, throws it up, it's blocked. Oh, Savion Flag said, get it out of my house. Here's Javion May, he has a lane, slam it down, baby. Oh my goodness, what a play. What a play by Javion May! Oh, baby! Bearkats 46-39, 19 seconds to go. Sam Houston steals it. Jaden Ray floats it up. This one on its way. We got a whistle and a foul down on the court. Oh, mama, what a sequence of events here for the Bearkats as they find domination here in the final moments, leading 46-39. 10 seconds to go. On that Miller time game clock, there was a foul down there. It is on Solomon, his fourth. Man, the Bearkats with back-to-back steals. This crowd, friends, they are electric here. This is the atmosphere that we need in this Coliseum every single home game. And you've got a chance to come out and see New Mexico State and Grand Canyon. The next two are going to be very tough games against two of the top in the WAC. Savion Flagg at the free throw line here for the Bearkats, leading 46-39, 10 seconds to go on the Miller time game clock. The officials, they're down here reviewing more to see what's going on. Man, this crowd has just been phenomenal. This is the crowd that gets your team fired up. You're going up against your longtime rivals, and I'll be honest, friends, I thought it was going to be a sea of purple in here because Nacogdoches travels very well. They are a basketball school. Make no doubt about that, no question about it. But tonight, the Bearkat faithful have showed up in droves. One of the biggest crowds that I've seen here in a long time at Johnson Coliseum. The officials still reviewing a few things over at the replay table in front of Tommy Winder. And now they will step out here. So they're going to put 14.5. That's what they were looking at because it initially showed 10 seconds. So they'll put 4 more seconds back up. Savion Flagg to shoot free throws here for Sam Houston. Bends his knees on the way. Good for Savion Flagg. Huge free throw there for an outstanding young man. Here's the next one on its way. This one no good. A rebound over to Kinsmill. And SFA, with only 10 seconds, they're going to have to have a miracle here. Bounce pass over Kinsmill. Straight away. No, he didn't take a three. Solomon will slam it down with 5. And that will pull it 47-41 with 5 seconds to go. And a quick foul here by Cackleries on Jaden Ray with 3.7. That second half was tough for the Bearkats, but they found a way. Still a little bit of time here left. We'll try to talk to Coach Hooten after this one. TV will have priority if they do it. Jaden Ray here to shoot free throws. First one is good. One more coming up. This one good as well. So Ray makes both of them. And the Bearkats 49-41. They will defeat Stephen F. Austin. Cackleries with a 3, no good. And Sam Houston, for the first time since March of 2019, after losing 4 in a row to the rival Lumberjacks, come out of here tonight with a victory. Your Bearkats will improve to 5-1 in WAC conference play, 6-1 here at home, and they have now won 3 in a row and are 1 game above 500. We'll step aside, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have our post-game wrap-up. Bearkats victorious tonight in a commanding victory over the Lumberjacks. We'll be back from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat Course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat Course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat Course in Huntsville.
TicketSmarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than TicketSmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearkat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family, and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's from Wiesner of Huntsville.
101.7 KSAM and the Bearkat Sports Network present the Bearkat Basketball Post-Game Show. Now for an in-depth analysis of tonight's game, let's return courtside with Rob Hipp.
Back at it, friends, as the Bearkats knock off Stephen F. Austin 49-41, and head coach Jason Hooten now is the all-time wins leader with 226 victories. It is the most wins in school history for head coach Jason Hooten, and he does it tonight against longtime rival Stephen F. Austin. We'll go ahead and take another break. We'll be back in 90 seconds with more post-game wrap-up. Stay with us from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Hey y'all, it's Aaron Watson. Need a new vehicle? It may only be a swipe away. Every time you swipe your First Financial Bank Visa debit card between now and the end of February, you will be automatically entered into a drawing to win a new vehicle of your choice. Swipe often and you will soon be driving up and down that honky-tonk highway. For promotion rules and a list of participating dealers, visit ffin.com/sweepstakes. No purchase necessary. Member FDIC.
At HEB, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of HEB jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an HEB Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit HEB, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy HEB app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Welcome back, friends. Sam Houston victorious tonight, 49-41, as they knock off longtime rival Stephen F. Austin here on their home court tonight. Coach Hooten currently down with Tom Franklin on ESPN TV interview. We'll try to get him up here after this one and talk to him, and also trying to get Jaden Ray, if possible, to come up here and chat with us tonight if he can make his way up here. So a great game for that young man, as he is our impact player of the game. He will make his way up here through the fans, and we'll have a quick chat with Jaden Ray here in just a few moments. But again, big congratulations to head coach Jason Hooten. 226 wins, the most in school history, and he does it against a very tough SFA team. So good efforts here tonight, and a good effort by this young man that's putting on the headset, our impact player of the game, Mr. Jaden Ray, coming into this one tonight. 16 points, 5 of 12 from the field. Jaden, unbelievable performance, man. Tell us a little bit about this one tonight.
Well, this one was a big one for us. You know, it's our rival game. You know, it was looking tight on the WAC standings, and, you know, we had to get this win to go 5-1. And it was a good win for us, good team win.
Jaden, you're starting to have a lot of energy, man. These last few games, you have really picked it up. It's been exciting. I started referring to you as our new rocket man. I told NASA they need to put the juice in it. They gave it to you. Just talk about how you're finding separation in those lanes, man. You've been able to find some crazy plays down there.
Well, really, it's all about my speed. Really, most guys can stay in front of me, as I see it. So if I get by them, then I know I can make plays for myself or for my teammates to hit open shots.
Coach is starting to give you a lot more playing time as well. Talk a little bit just about his confidence that he has in you as you've been able to play so well, man.
Well, when I first came in, I was starting behind. I was playing behind DP, a real good player that wasn't really a point guard. He's like a scoring guard. So he had put the ball in my hands, and, you know, he trusts me. He made me the coach on the court for this team, and that's what I came to do.
Jaden, you come in here and you fill a role. What has it been like for you being a Bearkat? You've only been a Bearkat now through 19 games, but tell us a little bit about that and just how your role has just already exploded.
Man, I'm loving it. I actually love my teammates. You know, they're real cool. We like a brothers. And, you know, at the first beginning, you know, I wasn't really scoring much and we wasn't winning many games, so I had to get the scoring in, get the dishing for my teammates.
Who's really been kind of the mentor for you on the team? Which player has really kind of helped you and guided you through this journey so far?
Dante, he keep my head up, you know, because he was starting point guard here last year, and he keep talking to me every day, and, you know, I really appreciate him and look up to him.
We'll start calling him Dr. Pepper, man. Back in the day, he said drink a Dr. Pepper 10, 2, and 5. So that's DP, man.
Yes,
He's going
sir.
to have 10, 2, and 5 every game, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, Jaden, finally, man, you move on. You're now 5-1 in WAC conference play. I've been saying it all season. They had you guys pegged as 7th in the preseason. I said this team is much better than that. You're now one game over 500 at 10-9. How have you guys just continued to come together, and really how much fun are you having right now? Because I've noticed it on the bus with y'all. Y'all are just having fun now, man.
Oh, man, it's fun when you win, We really didn't start off well, but we coming together now. It's a new team, and, we just falling together, and that's what it is.
Well, we're on the radio waves right now. We're also all over social media. Cameras right there on you, man.
Yes, sir.
Once you sat down, I saw about 3 million people hop on the stream. So, Jaden, who do you want to say hello to tonight? Who do you got a shout-out for, man?
My mama, my brothers, my sister, my dad, and all my family back home watching. Man, appreciate y'all.
Awesome, man. Well, once again, our impact player of the game, Jaden Ray, taking care of business. It's the new Rocket Man, baby.
Yes, sir.
And he's got the gas and the juice. We'll see it coming up. Jaden, appreciate you, young man.
Appreciate it. Go Bearkats.
One more time, that was Jaden Ray, our impact player of the game. Always great to chat with these young men and congratulating them on a heck of a game here tonight. Again, Bearkats victorious 49-41. We'll step aside. We'll take another extended break. And when we come back, we'll try to get a few words in if we can with head coach Jason Hooten. We'll be back in a little bit. Stay with us, friends. From Van Wagner, this is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family, and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's from Wiesner of Huntsville.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
TicketSmarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than Ticketsmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearkat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
All right, friends, back at it as we do post-game wrap-up here again. Sam Houston victorious 49-41 over rival Stephen F. Austin. Coach Hooten getting his record-breaking win here tonight as we've got post-game continuing here on the Bearkat Sports Radio Network. And, Coach, I know your coach having a pretty busy afternoon as TV broadcast was going on, but my goodness, you guys, it was a poor shooting night, but your team found a way to overcome all that adversity and just took care of business against a very tough Stephen F. Austin team. Coach, kind of your thoughts. And first, congratulations. I know you're getting hugs and high fives from everybody now with your most wins in school history. So congratulations on that first now, Coach. That's a heck of a mark.
Like I said earlier on the pregame, I mean, obviously it comes from a lot of people. I'm really not even – I don't want to sound – I'm not really overly excited about that as much as I am what our team overcame in that second half to win a basketball game against a good team. And we wouldn't do that a month ago, and that's how much growth we've had from these guys. And I'm just so proud of them. And, it's just beginning, though. I mean, I told them the other day, when you keep winning, all it does is put more emphasis on the next game. So, man, we got an unbelievable game on Thursday against New Mexico State. And, wow, what a crowd today. It'd be unbelievable if we could do this again on Thursday night. And, again, they're really, really good, just like that team we just beat. Yeah, we're talking about those two teams. And, in fact, those two teams maybe even a lot better than SFA, and it's going to be a tough matchup, and we have got to Phil Johnson. And you mentioned the crowd, just so many folks in here tonight. Coach, just kind of your overall thoughts as your team goes down the stretch and able to force a lot of turnovers. That last minute was exciting. That's why I like being up here where they have me, because I can kind of be a fan now when I call the game. So I was getting up, pumping my fist. A lot of turnovers there at the end. The Cats forcing them. And just talk about that and just their play down the stretch. Well, I thought our game plan, Coach Mudge needs a lot of credit for today. I mean, as soon as that game was over in Lamar, we got on that bus, and I usually like to rest on the way home. But, man, we got on that video. And, I mentioned one thing to him that we haven't done all year long against any team, and he looked at me and was like, I think that's a great idea. And then he had about 5 ideas. And we just put them together, and we put a really good game plan in, and our guys are so smart. I mean, for a quick turnaround like that to be able to execute it, I mean, we made mistakes, there's no question, but I thought we really rebounded and flew around. And, we probably set basketball back in that second half offensively. Both teams did, actually. They were way better than we were. But, we did what it took to win, and I think that's the most important thing. At one point, in that first half, your team held SFA to only 12 points. That's now a record for the fewest points by allowing an opponent in the Division I history of Sam Houston. What was so critical in that first half? Your defense was playing really well, forcing a lot. Well, I think when you look back now, and to win barely like we won, you had to have that kind of lead in the first half. I mean, but our defense was great. We came out to a great start, and they missed some shots early, which, that doesn't always happen. Hadn't gone our way all the time like that, but tonight I thought it was our turn, and, we just did a good job. We hung in there, we made 7 threes. Out of 26, that's not the greatest night for us, and shot 33%. But, man, when you can hold your opponent to 26%, you got a chance to win. Yeah, especially an opponent that shoots close to 50 per game. A heck of a defensive performance by your guys again. Well, Coach, as always, appreciate you. I know you got to get in there and talk to the guys, and appreciate all your time because you already had a TV interview, so thanks for stretching it with us as well. And, man, congratulations again, Coach. We just appreciate you the last couple of years being here all along with us and following us, and that means a lot to us. And I enjoy talking with you, so thank you for everything. Yes, sir. Well, congratulations again, Coach, and let's fill that Johnson. Night. And we got to say "Eat 'em up, Cats" at the end. We got to say that. Ready on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Eat 'em up, Cats. All right. Let's go. It's head coach Jason Hooten again here in our post game. Appreciate him once again. Congratulations, Coach, and have a wonderful and blessed weekend. 49-41, your final. We'll take one final break, and when we come back, we'll break up the final stats. Stay with us from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's from Wiesner of Huntsville.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
Back at it here as we wrap up from Johnson Coliseum in beautiful Huntsville, Texas. 49-41 Bearkats going to run to end the ballgame, making 4 of their last 5 shots against rival Stephen F. Austin. They only allowed 12 points in that first half. We've talked about it several times. It was the fewest points allowed in a first half in Division I program history by the Bearkats. Taking care of business here in this one. Savion Flagg once again in double digits for a 19th straight time. He has not had a game as a Bearkat where he has scored under 10 points. 19 again tonight, 6 of 14 from the field, 3 of 7 from downtown, 4 of 9 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, an assist, and 2 turnovers. Again, in 40 minutes, all the way through it tonight, Savion Flagg went the distance and had 19 points for the Bearkats. Coming up second, we talked to him, our impact player of the game tonight. 5 of 12 from the field. Jaden Ray, 2 of 3 from downtown. A perfect 4 of 4 from the charity stripe. He had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 6 turnovers in 34 minutes. Again, Jaden Ray was 16 tonight. Also getting into the action, DeMarcus Lampley had not a good shooting night, but had a critical 3 there down for Sam Houston. 1 of 9, that one lone coming off of the three-pointer tonight. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. 1 foul, 1 turnover in 31 minutes. Again, DeMarcus Lampley with 5 points. Jaron Cook, he lit the stove once tonight, tried to light it 6 times. It only lit up once for him. 3 points. It was another big 3 for him, though, in 17 minutes. Again, Jaron Cook with 3. And then the other scorer tonight was Javion May. He was 1 of 5, 0 for 1, but a great defensive effort down there for Javion May. He had just 2 points in 26 minutes. Tristan Ipe fouled out with about 5 minutes to go in the ball game. He was 2 for 2 from the field, but his most precious moments are felt down there on the defensive end for this Sam Houston team. Again, finishing with 4 points in 16 minutes. Cooper Kowalski, Kia Scroggins, and Dante Powers also got playing time. They did not score. Powers was in for 13 minutes, and Kowalski was in there for 14 minutes. Always good to have the big man. The fan favorite standing at 7'2" out of Warsaw, Poland, Kuba Kowalski. On the flip side, only 1 player in double digits for Stephen F. Austin, and that player was Gavin Kinsmill. Finished up with 13 points. He had a solid game and had a little bit of a spark there in that second half as Stephen F. Austin outscored Sam Houston 29-24. Kinsmill again 13 points, 4 for 7 from the field. Overall team stats before we sign off for the final time tonight. Sam Houston finished 33% from the field, 16 of 49. They shot 7 of 26 from three-point land at 27%, only 59% from the charity stripe at 10 of 17. They had 18 turnovers in this ball game. That has not been characteristic of this team during their 3-game win streak, but they'll take it tonight. They scored 5 points off of 11 SFA rebounds. They out-rebounded SFA. How about this? 46 boards tonight for the Cats, 36 for SFA. 34 of those were on the defensive side, 12 offensive rebounds. They had 11 second chance points, only 3 off the bench, 18 in the paint, 5 fast break points, 4 blocks tonight, 6 steals, and 10 assists for the Cats. On the flip side for SFA, only 26% for a team that shoots 48% from the field. They were 15 of 57 tonight, and only 3 of 25 at 12% from downtown, 8 of 12 from the free throw line at 67%. They had 11 turnovers, 11 points off of those 18 Sam Houston turnovers, 36 rebounds, as I mentioned earlier, 25 on the defense, 11 on that offensive clear. They had 14 second chance points, 10 off the bench. They were strong down in the paint tonight. That's an area that Sam Houston does really well with their bigs. We'll tonight. They allowed 24 down in the paint from Stephen F. Austin, 7 fast break points, no blocks, 8 steals, and 9 assists. This game was tied 4 times for 4 minutes and 6 seconds. There was 4 lead changes. Stephen F. Austin led 3 minutes and 23 seconds. The Bearkats led most of the way at 32 minutes and 31 seconds. Sam Houston's largest lead was at 15 in the second when it was 27-12. They had an 11-0 run during that span, stretching into the first basket of the second half. But all in all, you total everything up, Bearkats victorious tonight as they will improve to 5-1 in WAC conference play, 49-41. Very, very briefly, some other scores around that college WAC scoreboard we're keeping an eye on, as they won't really have much of an impact tonight. The big game that we'll see is at 8 o'clock as Tarleton State is on the road at Grand Canyon. But right now, Lamar now trails Chicago State in Beaumont 46-41. Dixie State is all left out in this ball game at Seattle, trailing Seattle 52-39. 5 o'clock coming up here in 30 minutes. Tip-off Abilene Christian at New Mexico State. Abilene Christian, that's going to be a tough one there. And then, of course, Tarleton State at Grand Canyon, the late one at 8 o'clock tonight. You have got to get out here to Johnson Coliseum. We need to see the crowd that we had here tonight. Like I said, I thought I would see a sea of purple. There was a lot of orange here tonight, and we need more of that coming up as there's 2 more home games here in this 3-game stretch. Very critical games, too, because you're going up against the top 2 teams in the Western Athletic Conference. New Mexico State, that will happen coming up on the 20th at 6:30 p.m. They lead the WAC right now, and then you follow it up with number 2 in the Western Athletic Conference, Grand Canyon, at 2 p.m. on January the 22nd. Friends, it's been a good one here. As always, a pleasure to bring you these games. This broadcast has been authorized under rights granted by Sam Houston to Van Wagner. The accounts and descriptions of this broadcast may not be retransmitted in any form without the express written consent of Van Wagner and Sam Houston Athletics. The executive producers of Sam Houston Basketball is Zach Kaditz. The coordinating producer is Desiree Chambers. And a special thanks to the Sam Houston Athletic Communications Office, Jason Barfield, Ben Reichard, and Cody Stark. Studio operations by KSAM, our flagship. We appreciate Luke back at the KSAM studios tonight, working our remote scoreboard as well as running the dials. Tune in for the next broadcast. Again, as I said earlier, that coming up at home. You know what? Bring your radio. Come out here to Johnson, bring the radio, listen to the call, and be here in person if you're in the area. Again, it's on January the 20th, hosting New Mexico State at 6:30 p.m. Friends, I'm Rob Hipp, reminding you tonight that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. Provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Good night, and have a wonderful and blessed weekend. God bless you guys. We'll see you next time.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Artec Signs and Lighting Incorporated is a family-owned, full-service business based in Huntsville, Texas for over 20 years. They do business cards, decals, yard signs, banners, and billboards to name a few. They can design and fabricate electrical signs to fit your business needs. Busted Signs and Lights? Their 45-foot bucket truck and in-house electrician can service you. They are located at 625 Highway 190 East. Give them a call at 936-435-9966. Artec Signs and Lighting Incorporated looks forward to serving you.
You've been listening to Sam Houston State University Bearkat Basketball. No portion of this game may be rebroadcast without express written consent from Sam Houston State University. Our broadcast partners for 101.7 KSAM. We are the Bearkat Sports Network.